You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. I'm on YouTube, welcome to the hood table. Where we chop up locally and globally, been vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little. Get that one in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They're addicted to the content. Got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want to invite it. Bet your friends watching in the house ain't your job parking lot before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation. Bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up? Long time no see, my sister from another mister.
Hey, how y'all do? How y'all do? What it do in the city?
Girl, what it do in the city? You want to know what it do in the city? I'm going to show you what it do in the city. Hold on. Let me show you something real quick. Now, you know, Omaha is not the most ghettoest city, right? We're not the most ghetto. Right? We're not the most, right? Am I right?
We're not the most, but pretty damn close. Yeah.
Girl, wait till I show you this shit. See, I uploaded it earlier, but I don't know if you saw it. So I don't know who all saw it, put it that way. So I'm about to play it on here. But let me go ahead and let me let the commercial play first. But this shit, I thought this shit was so hilarious. And you gonna recognize where it's at.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Actually, this is in Omaha, Nebraska, when I play this video for you.
The old white dude.
So here we go. Let me make it big. Yes! Did you see it?
I just watched that. it.
You just watched it? Okay.
And look, so, and people think it's us. They think it's us. They think it's skin folk, but it ain't skin folk.
Oh, hold on. Is we talking about the same video?
I don't know. I'm talking about the one at the stoplight.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But it was us.
What, in the car?
In the other car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see that. And all I saw was the main attraction.
No, just look at the arm. Look at the arm.
I know where that's at.
If you look real close at the arm, it's a chocolate-covered arm. Okay. No, that's actually 60th.
That's 60th.
That's 60th. Yeah.
60th and what?
West Dodge.
I know where that is. What it is.
Right when you kind of go into the happy that area.
It's right there on Northwest Radio.
Yep. So let me go ahead and play this real quick, and I'm gonna hit my little mute thing. Welcome back. Hey, y'all, what's going on? This your girl, Tanya, back at you from the hood table at the O&E out of Omaha, Nebraska. What do we have here? Only in the O&E can you get out in the middle of traffic at one of the busiest intersections, which is 60th and West Dodge Street, and share a joint. Did you see that? The man must have, I don't know, smelt it or looked over and saw what was going on in the next car and was like, hey, man, I ain't got 5 on it, but can I just hit it 1 time, 2 times? The man let him hit it several times and then gives him the pound. Like, hey, that's brotherhood. That's how we do with our fellow man in Omaha, Nebraska, in those streets, right in the middle of traffic. Don't care who's seeing, don't care who looking. We're going to share a joint right in the middle of traffic off of 60th and West Dodge Road. Or is it West Dodge Street? Anyway, y'all, that's how they do in Omaha, Nebraska.
Now, see, I said Northwest Radio. That is over there off of by UNO.
Yeah, that's by UNO. That's off of 60, right down the street from the college.
No
Girl, when I
wonder
saw
my
that
son.
shit.
No wonder my son enjoying college so much.
Thank you. That's where my son goes too. Okay, he's on his last year. I'm like, oh my goodness, the old man. He just got out like it was so nonchalant, like he was like walking to his next door neighbor's house.
But
Like,
see, that's what a lot of people don't understand is yes, now, I mean, not just nowadays, there's always been a lot of racism no matter where you go. But
mm-hmm,
for the most part, Omaha is a cool ass city.
mm-hmm,
We don't trip. I mean, for the most part, we don't trip off of people's races like that.
mm-hmm,
We don't. I mean, that's just how we are.
mm-hmm,
Now,
mm-hmm.
if some shit go down, like the saying, everybody want to be black till it's time to be black. But
Mm-hmm.
um, for the most part, everybody's pretty cool and relaxed here in the city, and especially when it comes to hey, everybody's stressing. Sure, that's
Girl,
stress relief.
now let me tell you something. It was so funny. Like it's just been some weird shit going on lately that I've been witnessing, right? And
Oh
that was
God.
one of them. That was one of them. But okay, so a couple of weeks ago, right? Every time I would sit on my front porch at night, I would see the same big ass raccoon, like out in the yard, the neighbor's yard, crossing the street, climbing the trees, big ass raccoon, right?
Y'all got
So
too many fucking old trees over
I
there, and
know
that's why them motherfucking raccoons and
exactly,
in the motherfucking sewers.
girl. I had
We
seen
got a
this
lot of them in
raccoon,
our
right? And I
sewers over here.
yeah, and I even made a video about the damn thing, right? But I never got to uploading it. And so a few days down the way, I had woke up in the damn middle of the. I woke up in the morning, went to my office, which is in the front of the house. I was sitting by the window, just typing, doing my job. I looked outside and I see this big ass raccoon dead in the middle of the street, right? I was like, oh yeah, somebody done got that ass. I'm all happy. I go outside just to make sure it's the same raccoon, like I know it's the same as that raccoon, right? So there was a neighbor across the street. There was a neighbor across the street. She was walking her dog to use the bathroom. I said, is that damn raccoon that's been terrorizing us? She said, that's the one. That's the one. I said, okay, I'm gonna call the Humane Society so they come get his ass, right? So they came get his ass, right? So then a few days ago, some man comes walking up on my door trying to sell something. He's walking through the neighborhood trying to sell shit. I'm like, I did a Craig on that ass, slam the door. But no, I didn't do that. But I was like, no, thank you. And then next thing I know, I look outside like 15 minutes later, and that same man is standing on the side of the road looking down at something real closely. And I'm like, what the fuck is he looking at? So I come outside and I yell across the street. I said, hey, everything okay? Because he was bent down looking at the ground. And you supposed to be selling shit, knocking on doors. What the fuck is you doing, right? So he said, oh, there's two baby little raccoons right here. They must be lost. I don't know. And he said, I'm just trying to keep them out the street so they won't
Fuck
get ran
them.
over.
Let them get in the street.
Dude, you supposed to be walking around selling shit in the neighborhood. Why are you worried about these two little raccoons, right? So I didn't think nothing of it. But in the back of my mind, I said, I bet that was a mama that got ran over last week, right? So today, while I'm in my office again, I'm looking outside and this car pulls up with like 6 white people in the car, right? And so 2 white people get out, they older couple or whatever, and it's like a car full of white kids in the back. And they all down on the ground in front of my yard, like, you know what the bricks are, right? So I can't see down the brick. So they down there, and I'm like, what the fuck is they doing? So Cameron was in the back chilling on the patio. And I said, Cameron, run around the front, see what the hell those white people doing. Ask them, is there a problem? Is something wrong? So while he doing that, I'm running through the house trying to see what's going on. I go out there, and Cameron's, he already at the end of the yard. He's like, hey, y'all okay? What's wrong? They said, oh, there's 2 raccoons down here. Do you know these motherfuckers? They pulled along the side of the road when they saw 2 little baby raccoons outside. Right? Now the thing about it was, hold up, there's more. I said, oh, the 2 little raccoons. I said, them had to be the same ones across the street the other day. I said, and then the white man said, I think that was a mama that was in the street a week ago. I said, hold up, so you my neighbor? How the hell you know his mama was in the street, right? He said, yeah, I live up the street and I happened to be walking my dog a little while ago and saw these baby raccoons. So I came back with my car to give them some water.
Don't be feet. It didn't rain all damn week. They got water.
Hold up, there's more. So
Take these motherfuckers home and keep them with you.
hold up. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. There's more. So, so he said, but only one of them is alive. I'm like, what? He said, yeah. He said they're siblings, and one of them is dead with flies all over him, and the other one is laying on his back. I said, what?
That is kind of sad, but why don't you put both of them out their misery?
No, it was so funny because it was a car full of people, white people, and they were so, and I mean, the little bitty raccoons, it was a car full of white people.
Hey, Mario.
Giving water to a little baby raccoon that was holding on for dear life.
Let me tell you my baby raccoon story.
But my thing is, hold on, home, babe. My thing is, why didn't you just call the Humane Society? Why are you out there? Listen, the siblings, one of the raccoons was dead with flies all around him.
They not gonna call until they get rabies. You're not understanding. They're not gonna call until they get bit.
The one that was still alive was laying on his back, barely alive. And they gonna go get a water bottle, come back down the street, and get it. They cut the water bottle open, girl, and poured it all on his little face and shit, right? And then I said, you know what, y'all? I'm about to call the damn Humane Society because this don't make no damn shit. So I run up in the house, call Humane Society. I tell them, I said, y'all picked the mama up last week. Now the siblings is down here. One of the brothers is dead. The other one is laying on top of the other one. They done just gave the damn thing some water. Could y'all please come get these damn raccoons? So they was there in 15 minutes. Like, why the fuck didn't y'all think to call the Humane Society?
They was trying to have neighborhood pets.
I'm like, and I don't want to say white people because that would be so not politically correct.
Oh, it may not be politically correct, but it is correct.
Hey Mario, hey Vibrant, girl, tell me about your
Vibrant.
That shit just.
So I don't know if you remember about 2 years ago, my kids had came in the house and it was around the 4th of July. As a matter of fact, it was the 4th of July, the night of the 4th of July. I had gotten sick. And so the kids was outside with mama and they was popping fireworks and stuff. And no, this was about 3 years ago. But anyway, they said, Mom, we caught some raccoons. And I was like, what? Y'all caught some? I was like, y'all caught some damn raccoons. What you mean? I was like, you better let them little motherfuckers go. I'm like, shit, them things carry all kinds of diseases. I mean, we always think about rabies, but they carry other things too. And so they was like, well, Mom, we didn't catch them. What happened was we had been seeing these 2 little baby raccoons in the neighborhood, and they just kept coming to my yard. They kept coming to my yard. And it was always just them 2 together. Girl, them 2 little motherfuckers, they were so bad. Mama was spraying them.
What was she spraying them with? Raid?
Ammonia. She was spraying them with ammonia. They wasn't moving. They would just sit there.
She was trying to kill the damn things. Oh.
On the low, she was. But so look, so we think we done shoot them away. Okay, go away. The kids was like, no. Somehow or another, they done. I don't know if my kids pushed them in there, which is possible, or or if they jumped into the trash can.
I remember.
You know how
you post that video? Didn't you post the video?
Because you know how my yard is that split level. So at that first level, like right off of the driveway, the trash can sat right there, and so I could see how they could be running and fall in there. So I called the Humane Society to come and get them. They tell me, oh well, if they're not dead, we can't come get them. Okay, well, you want me to go out there and kill him? Because I can do that.
Yep.
Real simple. It ain't hard.
Huh. Oh,
He was like, well, we don't have anybody here right
yes,
now, and because it was the holiday weekend. And I was like, okay. My kids,
mhm.
instead of letting them go out of the trash cans, these little Negroes, while they decide to pop fireworks, they just took a tarp and covered the top of the trash can. I get up the next day, I was like, where the raccoons at? They was like, oh, they still in the trash can. What? It was hot
Oh,
than a motherfucker.
oh
they was
my
like,
God.
they was like, well, we thought they might have been scared from the fireworks.
Scared of the firecracker. Mm-hmm.
You didn't think they might want to run into the sewer and hide? I was like,
Oh my.
what? So I was like, I didn't want to have that on my conscience when I go see God. So I cut up a banana. Girl, I'm throwing them pieces of banana in there, and them little motherfuckers is hissing at
Uh-huh.
me. I didn't know raccoons hiss, but they said, I was like, hell no. So when the dude finally came from the Humane Society, man, they was fighting. They would not get out of that motherfucking trash can. They was gnashing and gnarling at that man. I was like, dude, you better put on 2 pair of gloves and an extra long one of them little
Get one of
catchy
them
things.
long things with the net. I thought they used that
Yeah.
thing with the net so you can like,
No,
ooh.
he didn't even well, he had, they have to have that loop thing so they can grab them up and,
Mm-hmm.
hold them
And then
away.
they grab them like this.
He
Mm-hmm.
didn't even do that. It just grabbed him by the neck. He grabbed him by the neck. And that's why he was like fighting and shit. And then,
Oh
he dropped him in the net. And
hell no! You ain't
then,
supposed to grab them like that,
girl, you grab them motherfuckers any way you can without getting hurt.
girl. I would have grabbed his ass in the net, threw his ass in the back of the van.
Look, I would have grabbed him and we would have went someplace and I'd have told him, better not never tell nobody but God.
Girl, girl, you a mess. You a mess.
I
But you
know.
know what? I am like, I cannot. I don't know what I hate worse, raccoons or possums.
Possums.
I don't know. I think possums because they kind of slip. They don't slither, but they kind of like scurry
Possums
along the
are
ground. They kind
rats.
of, yeah, they
They're
like rats.
literally
Like they
rats.
scurry along the ground. Like raccoons, they be like, you know, but the possums seem to just be like, ugh.
Possums are very vicious. They are very, very vicious.
Mm-hmm,
Mm,
mm-hmm.
mm-mm,
They will
mm-mm.
fight you. They will fight you.
Girl, I
Mm-hmm.
got a couple of possum stories, but one was cute. When we lived on 60th, and baby Diva, she was about maybe 2, and we knew we had possums, and they was always coming out at like the worst time. Like say you out there kicking it and you just chilling and you just enjoying yourself.
Right.
Me and my
Having
sister
a
used to sit in
cold
the
one.
yard and we would have our little fire going and we'd be out there drinking our little wine and shit. Girl, I'm telling you, that possum, we seen a possum come out. Why she almost knocked my son over trying to run into the house to get away.
Girl, do y'all know y'all could have had brisket possum? Didn't you say you had a fire
Ugh.
going?
So wait a minute. So the next day we seen a possum. Now I don't know if he was just wet or if he had mange or whatever it was. We was going in the house and baby Diva,
Man,
she's so cute. Yeah. Baby Diva's so sweet. She was so cute. She was like, Mommy, possum, possum. And we were going in the house anyway because I just got home from work. She pointing, and there is a possum, and he just looked just nasty. And they say if you see like one of those nocturnal animals during the day, then something is wrong. And it was broad daylight.
oh.
And she talking about
Yeah,
possum.
because you used to see
Okay.
them at night.
But I'm like, okay, it's a possum. Now can you move your ass on so we can all get in the house before we get attacked by this damn possum.
Right.
She's standing right in the middle of the door, and my baby has always been a meat brick. So
Mm.
her brother was like, "Move," and like pushed her. I'm telling you,
You
can
see
I
what
tell you?
Mario said? He said possums look at you like, why the hell you in our yard? Or
That's
like, why?
exactly what
Yeah, they
that
be acting like
That is exactly what
they be
he
acting
did,
like you
Mario.
racist.
When my baby was yelling possum, that motherfucker walked across the yard, stopped, looked at us like, what y'all want?
Mm,
He sat there for
mm.
like 5 seconds and then walked off like, okay, well, fuck it then. And it was like, am I in his yard or he in mine? What's
I
explain it
remember when
to me?
my one of my cousins used to stay over there by King Pool. You know King Pool, that side of King, the dead end. And she stayed right across the street. And we used to kick it like it was either my house, her house, or somebody else's house. We was always at like 3 houses. And that night we was at her house. Everybody there. We all sitting outside. We hear all these noises by the trash cans around the side of the house. Girl, she was like, "Okay, y'all, it's time to go in. It's the raccoons." I'm like, "What you mean it's the raccoons?" She said, "Girl, it's the raccoons. Run in the house." So we running in the house, right? She slammed the damn screen door, right? Next thing we know, we hear on the damn screen door. And I'm like, did we leave somebody
Mm,
outside? She said, no.
mm-mm.
I said, no, somebody knocked at the door. Somebody might have just pulled up. We looking out the window. We don't see nobody. She opened that damn door. That motherfucking raccoon was standing up on the screen door, tapping at the screen. I swear to God. I swear
And
to
some of the
God.
motherfuckers be so big they look like little kids in raccoons costumes.
I said,
I've seen
hell no.
I've seen one that big where it looked like it was a 5-year-old in a costume. I bullshit
Girl,
you
this
not.
one was on his legs and was standing up against the screen door. She said, Tanya, they do that all the time. I said, then what do y'all do? She said, we can't do it. It's the same thing that you said. The Humane Society won't come out unless they dead. But you can rent one of those. You can rent one of those cages,
The
a big old
traps.
trap.
Yeah.
But you gotta pay for them. You gotta pay to rent them, and
So
then
you
they'll come
better off
out.
going to you, but you better off going to like the feed store and buying it yourself.
Oh, just keeping it for all the time. Just putting it in the back.
Like my
Girl,
dad got one. I don't know if
oh,
it's the same woodchuck or if it's a new one, but every year. But you know where my daddy lived. My daddy get woodchucks every damn year. You don't live nowhere near water. How the fuck are you getting woodchucks?
uh-huh.
He
Mm-hmm.
lived, but he lived over there by like back when you used to live up on the forest. With all your
And
deers
that's
and
where
turkeys.
all the deer would just walk down the street while I'm driving home from work. And
They
I be like,
still
they
do.
walking off the block. I'm coming on the block, and they walking off the block on the sidewalk, both sides of the sidewalk, and I'm just driving through the street looking at these deer like,
If
oh
I
wait,
didn't
it's
know where I
there.
was, I'd be like, I would think I was in the country. I done seen chickens. Uh,
Turkeys, the turkeys over there where I
no, I've
live.
seen chickens, turkeys, deer.
And
I've
you know
seen
they
it
had
all.
me right down in the you know those dirt field areas where thou shalt not go. You know what I mean? Those
Yeah.
areas over there, okay, like especially the one by the funeral home, by the not the funeral home, the graveyard over there off of 42nd and Reddit. You know where it
Off
got that
The
road,
Jewish
the
cemetery.
bars, huh?
That's the
Uh,
Jewish cemetery. The old
mm,
Jewish cemetery.
it's called Peasant Cemetery. It's right off of Ida Reddit. You know it got the gate and it says "Do not enter." It has that gate right there,
The
and you hit
old
that
Jewish
sharp curve. Mhm. Girl, that's the one that I went down one day. And when I tell you, I went all up down in there, and I saw kind of shit that looked real creepy, like the flags and shit. And I hurried up, and got my ass up out of there. When I tell you, I was so scared, and it's so funny because Robert Wagner, right? He had
Mm.
made a post. He said, "Name some sundown areas in Omaha or in the roundabout areas." And people was naming different areas. I said all these side roads that lead to nowhere, right in the damn city. And then people start saying, yeah, what about that one road off of 59th or the one off of 42nd or the one off? I'm like, They lead to them
Yeah, I
old
already know where
areas.
they at. All
Mm-hmm.
up in Ponca Hills and shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Punker Hills.
Especially up in Ponca Hills.
I don't like
Especially.
going at nighttime. Ponca Hills and over there by that lake off of 72nd.
Oh,
What's that
Cunningham.
lake? Red Door past the interstate.
Cunningham. Cunningham is nice town.
No,
It's
not at nighttime. Mm-mm.
it's dark, but
Mm.
it's still it is very diversified out there now.
Oh, the neighborhood is nice. Trust me. You know I do a little DoorDash every now and then. So I didn't went out there a few times, and they have some beautiful neighborhoods, mixed black, white, Mexican. You know all the different nationalities and stuff. But at nighttime, when you can't see and the roads is like this
It's dark
narrow
as fuck.
and
It's
it's
pitch
dark
black
as
out there.
fuck. It's ain't no lights, no
There's no
lights,
street lights.
no street lights.
You may have one at the beginning of the road and at the end, and if you're
At
lucky,
the
it may be one in the middle. It
yeah,
may be.
I don't even. I didn't been over there several. Girl, I don't remember seeing any lights except until you turn off into the side roads to go into the neighborhoods.
Well, see, my cousin live over there. Well, I got a couple of cousins that live over there, so I mean, I'm over there all the time.
Yeah, it's a nice
I'm
neighborhood.
laughing because these little kids behind me. It is like 9:30, and they still in their pool over there. They having a ball.
Well, what's the temp? Ain't it kind of warm out there still?
Not really. I mean, I've
No,
been having chill.
okay, it
I've been
says it's
getting chilly.
74. They said it's 74 ain't that warm, but it is a little humid.
It is humid.
Yeah, it is a little humid. And it's been raining a lot. I got somebody coming over tomorrow to spray my weeds because it's been raining so much. And when I moved here, you know, my yard was a shit when I moved here because the people didn't take care of the yard. So I've been having people working on my yard like every few weeks, trying to get my yard snatched. But somebody's supposed to come out
Then
here.
you want me to come over and start my garden in your yard?
No. Wait
My
till
little
gas.
green bean. Look,
Wait till
my
gas
green
is
beans.
$10 a gallon. If gas gets to $10 a gallon, I will have you come over here and help me start a garden.
Well, I'll be there next week then.
Oh shit!
Look, my green beans is sprouting already. My my carrots is coming up.
What?
I got some cayenne peppers coming up. My son, I don't think his corn is gonna be successful this year.
What happened to the jitney?
Huh?
What happened to the jitney stands? Do we still got them?
Probably. I'm sure if you call Northside, they didn't. Northside.
Those stickums.
Anyway,
Remember stickums?
you know, I really never took a jitney that often.
Girl, we used to take a jitney all the time from the projects.
But the funny part, my cousin's dad was a jitney driver for years.
Mm-hmm.
And me and y'all gotta forgive me because I'm a fucked up individual. I am.
No, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
So y'all remember she said that, right? Because you know in the past she always say, I'm the sweetheart of the hood table.
Well, I am America's sweetheart, but I'm still a fucked up individual. I'm layered.
Now what happened? What happened?
So me and my cousin, I used to always talk shit to him. Just bag on him. The minute he walked through the door, I had something smart to say to him. So he when he told me his dad was a jitney driver, and he called it, I don't even remember what he had told. He had said something smart. He said something smart ass to me. So I was sitting there and I just started. We was playing cards, and I was like, the only one that could ever drive me was the son of a jitney man.
Oh, you did!
Everybody just fell off from the table. He's like,
talking about the jitney drivers, bro. You hear her talking about the jitney drivers? The jitney drivers was clutch. They was clutch.
He was like, my dad just died. I said, I know, and that's why I waited 6 weeks before I said anything.
You know you ain't shit.
I know.
You know you ain't shit.
Didn't I say that? I said that before I started the story.
I'm sure somebody still was like, too soon. It's too soon.
It
You
was.
like,
I
is
probably.
these niggas, man?
I should call him now and be like the only one. He would get mad and be like, "Fuck you, piece."
Girl, the jitney driver was clutch. We would catch that mom from club to club to club, from the Slegion to
Y'all call jitneys to the club?
yeah, we would go from club to club to club because we wasn't driving. Girl, hey, we would go from Fuzzies. We would go to the Slegion. We would go all the way up
Fuzzies on 16th.
yes,
You talking
on
about Fuzzies?
16.
The
By New
original?
Jack. Over by New Jack, the original Fuzzies.
I went in that motherfucker one time and I was like, oh yeah, I'm
Man, you know,
I'm
I was at
sorry.
the
I'm
ghetto
too good for
clubs.
this.
I was at the ghettoist clubs. I was a
I was okay with the
don't judge me.
clubs,
Don't judge me.
but that shit there was beyond hood. That I walked in and bitches
But that
had
was
jerseys.
my shit.
Look, these chicks, I'm looking cute. These chicks got on jerseys and they hair rolled up with the socks. I know you remember when bitches would put their hair in ponytails and wrap the sock around it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it wouldn't even be a cute sock or a clean sock. It just be a motherfucking sock. It'd be like, you just gonna put that dingy sock on your head and go out, huh?
Mario said, get to thinking used to be countryside, all trees and lakes. Yeah, oh yeah, over there in what was that you was just talking about? Cunningham.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be all countryside. Everything past 72nd was all country. Sure.
I keep telling my kids, I'm like, we used to say, oh, we going out to the West Road. We going out to the Crossroads. That was an excursion for us.
It was like 4th Street on over, right? Like 4th Street on over, basically. That's what I remember. Like 4th Street on over.
It was an excursion. It was a trip because Omaha was not that big.
And we used to walk from Maya. We used to walk over the hill in Maya to get through back down to 42nd. We used to walk through Maya to get to 72nd. It was like it was all field.
And I want y'all don't pay no attention to my hair and my teeth tonight. I'm in my garden relaxing.
We're so cute. Bro, what's up, bro?
What's good?
Hey, you was telling me about somebody who passed away earlier, but I don't know who that was.
Oh my God, I don't know if you know him, my dude Hug, man. My boy old Jerome David, Huggy. Little Hug. I didn't even know he transitioned on May 24th. I seen my guy Corey Vaughn that posted it, man.
Corey Southside?
No, my boy C Vaughn from Trey 7. You probably know Corey though, big eye. That's the homie, man. He cool. That's my ex's people, but nevertheless, they still my guys.
That Corey Vaughn. Yeah, I'm friends with him. I'm thinking of Corey. Never mind.
That's their peer. That's all fam, man.
Yeah.
Hug was a good dude.
Hug, yes.
Carmi's brother.
I see now. I see who you're
Carmi's brother.
I didn't know him personally, but I knew I didn't been in the same, Omaha.
Yeah, that was when I say that's a solid. It ain't too many people I would have trusted with my life if it came down to it. And I mean, we wasn't always ran together, nothing like that. No, it was just we were solid in that time frame that I was.
Where do I know him from though? Was it like
Hug had that respect, and it was more like a general that had a lot of influence with a lot of the younger cats that looked up to him. But it was
he used to be at the clubs a lot.
Yeah, he did. You know that.
That's where when I say we was in the same spaces, I remember.
He looked up to me as well on some personal shit, some real shit, and a lot of the people that ran with him, was admired by that shit. So it's we had to connect, man. I mean, it's like he was a solid, he could be on his way to work or in between a job or doing it. He'd be like, he might see me all posted up or about to get ready to catch the bus walking or something.
They got the blue cowboy rags in his.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a Cowboy fan though, but don't get it mistaken. Don't get
Yeah.
it twisted, y'all. No. That's he in Vietnam. You know,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
he
But
from the hood.
I'm just looking at the casket. He got the
Well, that's
cowboy.
yeah, man. That's just I didn't know. Apparently he was sick. I don't know what the fuck, man. And
I
it's
don't
like,
know
okay,
either.
I'm,
I don't know. I saw that. I
I'm
saw Corey post that, but I was
it's a
like,
lot of heaviness because for one, shit, it's been a year and a couple days since I lost my big brother. You know what I'm saying? Then my sister-in-law, this heifer kicked the bucket on the 12th coming up from last year.
yeah.
And then it's like shit. Then my boy Deron got hit here a few months back. Then it's like, I said I grew up with these cats. Then Hug, like I said, because I've been on Hug for a long time. He's always been a solid dude. Just always been a straight solid dude, no matter what. And it's like you get them type of people you don't get. It ain't like they got. It ain't like you get what the hell, grandson. But you don't get a you don't get a what you call it, a return trip
Right.
on this boat.
Mm-hmm.
Them type of people, them ain't the type of people that girl, when the creator take them, that's permanent. I mean, everything's permanent, but that's permanent. That's removed. It's like, what the hell? Like, what the fuck? And why? Like, what the hell? Like, dude, like that's a lot of that's gut wrenching. I mean, brother tearing up in there. I'm like, man, because I'm like, why the fuck am I just not finding this out? Like, why I gotta find this out on the day that they funeralize you and cremate you and go and bury you out of it? Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, is that how it's done on these algorithms with this punk ass Facebook shit, or what the fuck? Or niggas ain't saying nothing, or I don't know. Motherfuckers don't reach out on anybody, anytime, goddamn other damn time. I see niggas lurking or looking, but if you don't say nothing, then I mean, what the hell? It ain't like I could have got home in time any doggone way, but that ain't the point. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, dude, you got love for your loved ones and people that last time you seen them, that's what you want to remember 'em. But it's like shit, death is so goddamn strong and around. It's like if you don't have a stable mind and a stable motherfucking heart, man, you gonna goddamn me drop bucket like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But it's some bullshit. And then I don't know what the hell's going on down here again. I seen somebody had posted up earlier this morning about something that happened in Austin
Mm-hmm.
on Good Morning America. I don't know what the hell, and it's like, okay, I ain't seen nothing or heard nothing, you know. But yeah, it's just a lot though, man. So I just been really just chilling, so trying to say get that pressure off my chest because I'm like my shit had been heavy for the last few weeks. Now I kind of know what the hell, and now just as heavy as it was coming on, it takes that time to dissipate that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't out here stressing like that, doing all that other shit. Well, besides, maybe had to end up putting a couple people on my beam notice if they want to get out of line and trying to involve me and my family with some shit that we ain't got nothing to do with because your punk ass kids want to be on some mama like daughter hoe shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
So,
Well, I'm just telling you the truth. Cause motherfucker, you ever send the goddamn police to my house because you motherfuckers might thinking that we were harboring a runaway, bitch, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. I will trape your ass down. It is not hard to find you in this motherfucking goddamn big town, small city.
what happened? Somebody was harboring a runaway.
No, it's just one of my daughters, one of her little friends or whatever. She, fast ass, want to run, I want to be grown shit. And
Oh.
don't want to go home. But her mama, she trifling. But backwood trailer trash shit. I'm just gonna keep it 500. Her mama ain't shit.
Mm.
Her mama ain't shit.
Oh, spit out my drink.
Her mama ain't shit.
Woo.
Her mama will probably go to the funeral home and suck a dead man dick. Her mama ain't shit.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
I'm just
bro.
telling you the truth.
Whoa. Whoa. It's like that.
Damn.
She might be the reason why it's called angel lust.
Oh,
When a
shit.
man when a man do die, he got to get that last one up.
Mm.
I don't
Oh.
got these, so I don't know, but anyway, that's real talk. I ain't got
Well, I
time
had
for
to
this shit,
jump
man.
out on this little hoe the other day.
She
Uh,
I,
get it from her mama now.
I
I'm
had to
just
jump
saying though,
out
but
on this
don't.
little bitch. I'm driving, minding my own motherfucking me business, going to the bank. I'm driving, and I see this lady and this girl arguing. And the
Uh-huh.
lady steps off the curb, walks in front of me. I'm like, bitch, you almost got knocked off.
Uh,
No sooner than she crossed the street. The little girl she arguing with this bitch throws a stick and hits my truck.
oh yeah,
Uh.
you should have shot her punk ass.
I hit them brakes so
Did
motherfucking
he
fast
say
and
you?
that
You shot her punk ass. That's what you should have did.
Bro, you can't
no,
shoot
I got
everybody for
Oh, fuck
anything.
that, man. No, because you know what kind of. Let me tell you something. If she was driving, say if it was somebody that's in front of her, okay, that's for one. Your insurance is going up because you done rear-ended somebody, or you could have killed somebody if you wasn't paying attention, or you could have killed your goddamn self hitting the pole or something. See, people ain't paying the motherfucking attention.
It was
Fuck
a
that.
little girl.
Oh well, you should have
she
got her
wasn't
whooped
no
her
little
ass
girl.
then.
She was like 16, 17.
Oh well,
I
she'd have got her ass whooped then. That's an
didn't
ass
That's
whooping.
why I jumped out and I was
shoot
like, the fuck
everybody.
wrong with
Oh my
you?
bad.
I'm telling you, I hit them brakes so fast I jumped out that damn truck. I was like, the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck you hit my truck for?
Well,
She was like, I didn't hit it. Bitch, yes you did. I seen you throw the motherfucking stick. I
well,
didn't throw it. I was swinging it. No, you threw it. I watched you throw it.
my bag says, I mean, not damn ready, but you know, I was about to answer, sis, no, sis, I ain't want to shoot everybody. Just, this shit down here got motherfucker on the edge. I was already on the edge. That's the reason why I left Omaha. 'Cause I was on the edge.
Nah, you don't need no bullet or no strap.
Bullshit, I got them
You
motherfucker laid
talking
up
about
over here.
shooting a little kid that threw a stick, child.
Well, shit, hey man, look. I'm just saying though. I mean, you got to be
Ooh,
prepared
child.
because folks is being people are being put into situations to where they are becoming desperate and ignorant, don't give a fuck, and just acting out and feel like that they can do what they want to
I
do.
know, I
But
know.
you're not just like when I came. If you look at my live video yesterday, I mean, I'm sitting. I mean, I'm just really, like, okay, I need to go outside and really walk. Like I was, the static was thick in my room, and it wasn't my wife's fault. I was irritated. I was evil. I'm like, man, I miss my motherfucking mom and my brother. Like, what the hell? And there's like all this other shit going on. Then all this shit, these folks lying all up on TV to the public. Goddamn, these
Yeah, you been
buildings.
watching that shit, bro?
Yeah, then my motherfucking punk ass management company landlord, this bitch want to sit around and ass talking about, well, I just want, bitch, I just got this goddamn new job. You funky asshole. Like, y'all already been knowing from day one what happened to my old job. The motherfuckers let me go on the 17th of May, bitch. I just started this motherfucking job on the 6th because I got hired on the 1st. So don't ask me when the fuck I'm gonna get paid, and I just started. And then I give your
Right.
punk ass a motherfucking goddamn me. I give your punk ass the letterhead from my job, which they didn't have no issue, and then your dumb ass still gonna say, "Well, I need to call them because you didn't put on the letter when you supposed to get paid." Well, how about I take this motherfucking goddamn me G3 and beat the goddamn me salami out your monkey ass? How
Or
about
how
that?
about you be smart enough to add, subtract, multiply, and divide?
Hold on, but I don't owe y'all shit. This is the first month out of the first year that we've been here that I am behind on my rent. Hello. What I tell you? Don't play with me. Y'all motherfuckers that desperate? Man, I'll tell y'all a new one. Real quick. You don't play with me. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing. I know who ownership is in the Habib and all that. Yeah, you came over here, nigga, smelling like spice. I send your ass smelling like back all five spices.
I
Kirkerman,
don't
Carter
understand
man,
why they
and all
don't.
them mans.
I don't understand why renters don't have the same lenience as people who have mortgages. Like you got all the way till you're not really late on your mortgage till like the 16th. But
Exact.
these
When I'm
landlords, you late on your mortgage either sometimes the third, sometimes the fourth, the fifth, the seventh, and then like a
these
day
mother
later they trying to send you a letter from their lawyer talking
these
about pay
motherfuckers
or
on
get
the
out. I'm
third.
like, I don't understand it.
These motherfuckers was on the third, okay? And I'm like, hold up. After the third, then you want to try to charge some late. Don't you know that
That's
these niggas,
crazy.
look, let me tell you something. I'm good. Okay, it's not that it ain't shit ain't gonna get paid. I was just shit, okay. I took a lick. Okay, so if I'm behind 2 to 3 weeks, guess what?
then the rent gonna be behind 2 to 3. Everybody done been in that situation. I done been in that situation before. And normally you have these landlords who mostly understand because they know it's cheaper on them for you to be a little late than for them to have to clean up the place, get you out of there.
All that. No, it's just she being an asshole, and I'm like, okay, come on, lady, like you doing the most, and you funky asshole. They all white y'all this goddamn complex. You got the maintenance dude out here killing himself because he doing all this regular ass 200 plus units. I'm like, bitch, I've been doing this shit for almost 10 years. You think, okay, fuck y'all. I got something else down the street. I'm hanging out with, so
you know what?
I'm good.
I don't know. I guess I was just lucky enough to almost every single landlord I had for years, I was allowed to pay my rent in 2 installments every month. I had to pay the first half by the 7th, and I had to pay the second half by the 21st. Now, if I did it that way, I had a $25 late fee, of course, but it wasn't no letters coming. It was no evictions coming. It's been like that forever, and I can't believe I got away with that shit because a lot of landlords they be like, "Fuck that."
How much you think I'm paying? How much you think I'm paying rent, son?
Well, let's see. You down there? I'm gonna say, how many bedrooms you got?
3 bed, 2 bath.
Oh
shit! Hold on.
And
these are old. Some of these are a lot of these apartments are older buildings.
Older building, but still a 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
I'm saying 850.
Do you got washer dryer hookup or is it in the basement?
Nah, we didn't know. Some units do, but we didn't want that because that was upstairs with carpet. Okay. No, we don't do all
that. I'm gonna say Carmel said 850. Yep. I'm gonna say 3 bedroom, 2 bath. I'm gonna say 1,000. Am I too high?
All the way is really. I pay like about, and that's before anything come with late fees, and like $1,160.
I knew it because my cousin who lives down there, she was paying like $1,200 for a apartment.
But no, it's really 9 and some change. But because these them spicy ass sand niggas. Yeah, I know y'all niggas that's listening. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Them most spicy, them Carterman curry smelling goat ass niggas. Got all the goddamn money.
Who?
Habib.
I know who he was talking about.
The Habibs. They all related. Pakistanis. I don't give a fuck about Annies or whatever the fuck. Anyway. Well, when you got when they own properties, they do that. They go and give them. It's the fact that it's just that the fact that here's the thing. I've been here a year. I could have been went and got me a mortgage somewhere else. Really?
Well, that's one of the reasons that pushed me to buy this time around because
I'm working on it. I just got
increasing the rent, even though we was in the middle of a pandemic. I said that wrong.
I'm gonna say this. Oh my bad.
They increased the rent during the pandemic, and I was like, "Are you?"
Oh yeah, they got that bad down. They was like I said,
supposed to be helping us out, and mind you, I was still paying my rent like I normally been, so I wasn't behind or nothing, even throughout the whole pandemic. But then when she said the rent is gonna be raised, I was like,
"Oh, bullshit!
Hurry up and try to find me a house to buy because I'm about to be paying too much for this damn house to be rented."
My job is not to make a landlord sleep well at night. Okay, here's my thing.
If you paying $1,000 for rent, you can pay $1,000 or less to buy a house.
And here's the funny part about it. But if a motherfucker want to go see, because you gotta remember, so I started late. Like I didn't start early. I didn't start in my motherfucking 20s and 30s like everybody else. I what they call what's the name of everybody from back home with Midwest and up north, what they call niggas down the south, backwood country ass niggas. That you think, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I was like that original but backwood country ass niggas and all.
Yeah.
Had to get it by general. You don't get rich, you don't get all that credentials and all that shit doing general shit. No, I wasn't no criminal.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Child.
But I didn't get for some reason I just didn't get a lot of opportunity until I came to Texas.
I didn't have a lot of opportunities either, bro.
And I had mad skills, you know what I'm saying? But them skills pay, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, what I do, it pays the bills. It's just the fact that is when you gotta go in between that shit, And then you got these folks out here that's doing that old monkey shit. Like I said, I didn't have no control over the job that I was at. You don't have to have no control over no job that whoever you
And
working
see,
for
that's
or
why
with.
that's why I've always had two jobs. Like not speaking of your circumstance, but I have, and it might sound crazy to some people, but I didn't have friends who like totally like, why the fuck you work two jobs? Like I don't work two jobs right now. I DoorDash every now and then, but mainly on the most part, I got a main job, and then every now and then I do a side job, and I might slang a cake here and there, if I get a cake order. But mainly I have just a main job. But all throughout my life, like even through my 20s, early teens, I was working at West and Idleman at the same time. Back in the day when the telemarketers was the shit, I'd be at Sitel, West, Idleman, Reed Telemarket, just doing whatever. And it was mainly because I was always like, okay, I got two kids, I'm a single parent. Sometimes the child support comes, sometimes it don't. I'm raising these kids by myself, and I've been in so many situations where I got laid off. Then I got to apply for the state. I got to apply for food stamps. I got to apply for Medicaid. I got to do all this. They all in my ass. What you doing? Who you living with? Who coming over? Who spending the night? All this. We got to see the receipts. We got to see your pay stubs. We got to see this. I got so tired of that shit when I was a young parent of being on the system.
Exactly.
So, I was like, I'm sick of the system. I'm sick of them telling you who can stay tonight, who can stay over. Every 3 months, you got to bring in all your pay stubs.
Exactly. And there ain't even on none of that shit.
If you sell a car, if you buy a car, if you own a car, there's so much shit that the state needs to know when you on the fucking system. So I got tired of that shit. So I've been working like two jobs for like most of my life. Because I'm like, fuck that shit. If one job don't do it, the second one will. Sure. But I have friends, like, I really have friends who be like, fuck that, I'll never work two jobs. I wish the fuck I would work two jobs. Fuck that shit. And I'll be like, they look at it real negative. Like, I'm like, well,
you don't look at nothing like
that. You know what? Catch this shit, though. The same motherfuckers who always was like, why you work two jobs? Why you work so hard? Be the first ones that had a handout because they need to borrow some fucking money.
Basically. And that's one thing I don't do.
Catch that.
Yeah, shit. I ain't about to pay you. You know what? Since I get it,
or they be the one at home with a whole nigga. Or they be the one at the home with a whole nigga. Talk about how they would never work two jobs. And they trying to hey I need, can I borrow, why don't you get a second job? No, I ain't got time for two jobs. Like, really, don't be hating on people who working really hard.
I need to smoke. I'm gonna tell you this.
That don't even make sense. Like, why would you hate on somebody who works two jobs? That don't make sense.
I'm gonna say this though. Check this out, and this ain't even being braggadocious. And motherfuckers is gonna respect this. And I'm talking to you motherfuckers out here that's listening, that thinking that you got something slick and smart to say. And how do you know? Well, how's that? For one, guess what? My wife ain't had to work a motherfucking job in about 4 goddamn years. So
well, you know what? That's how my dad and my mom was.
You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and I'm working a regular ass blue collar job. So don't tell me what grit and grind can't do.
My dad was too, but you know what? When me and this is my stepdad, not my bio that I was raised with, but my stepdad and the two kids together. It was 3 of us, me and my 2 bros. That was my stepdad's son. So it was me and my 2 bros. And my mom did not start working until my youngest brother was in all-day kindergarten. You know how old I was by then? I was like in high school.
Exactly.
My mother didn't start working until I was in high school. And then when I was in high school, my dad was still like, you ain't gotta work, you ain't gotta work. She was like, well, the kids ain't home, I'm just sitting around the house all day, I might as well give me a job. So she got a little job, but my dad never cared if she worked, if she didn't work. And he would always tell her, you don't have to work, stay home if you want to. She would work here and there, work a little job, then she might get another job. But for the most part, she never had to work. She never had to work.
Necessity.
And then even when she did work, Whether she worked or whether she did not work, my dad always, when he got paid, he would take out his money that he needed for lunch, for his smokes, for his drink, for his, lunch at work.
Damn
He
right.
would take out his money and he would give her all the rest. He was like, "Here you
You
go, babe.
damn right.
Put
You
this on the
damn
bill."
right.
He
And
did
that
that all
don't
the time. He did that every freaking payday for
damn right.
years up until the day she died. So this is what I saw growing up. And
There
not
it
saying
is.
that every dude out there gotta bust your ass to pay all the bills and let your woman stay at home. That's not for everybody. Some people need two incomes, two working people. So you
Shit,
know what
we
I'm
all
saying?
do shit. It's just
Yeah, me, I would
I
prefer two people. I would prefer two,
I'm
three,
gonna
four.
make sure my wife is able and capable of taking care. Cause I'm gonna make sure that there's a home. When you got a stable home, you know what I'm saying. Whether you have, we had our transportation over the years, off and on. I ain't tripping off that, but I'm in between cars right now. Hey, it is what it
Yeah.
is. The
I always
pandemic.
say two, three
A lot of
incomes is
people
what
lost a
one.
lot of shit during the pandemic. That's no excuse. Like, oh, well, why? No, it's just life happening. But don't mean that motherfuckers out here we ain't homeless. My
Yeah.
lights ain't cut off. And
Well, I
I
see it
damn
like this.
mm,
Two incomes is better than one. And if I have to have both of those incomes,
here it
that's
is.
what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
That's
I'm
what I'm
good. And my wife, and you gotta understand too, though. When I invested in this woman, and she invested in herself,
gonna do.
and that's a good thing because my wife actually have careers. She can pick and choose which one she want to do. It's up to her. But her job, she can do whatever the hell she need to do. Whether she want to notarize some shit, if you need some legal documents, we all
Right.
that stuff gets done. All that certified, no Texas Commission notary, Texas Commission insurance adjuster, and she got her own doggone me custom apparel, and she doing catering.
Mhm.
So when folks get done and stop mumbling them dick sucking lips and go ahead and dig in them goddamn left and right pockets. That's what they need to be doing.
Every
Instead of
everybody has to do what's best for their households. And what's
that's
always
the
been
yeah,
best for me was to be safer than sorry.
damn right.
I done
So
spent
that's
plenty
what I'm
times
saying.
when I first had my kids. I done spent plenty times going feeding. How they say it, mouth to hand, hand to mouth.
Hmm.
When I was a young adult, young parent, and I was like, I don't want my kids to be like this forever. And so there were times where I had to work two jobs, to pay all the bills. There were times where I hardly got to see them. They was at my mom's house while I'm working all day. But
Hmm.
they understood. They really, really did understood, especially when they got into the age where they wanted to play those elite sports, which is
That's
like
why
all year round. And you got to pay. That shit costs like each child $150 every 3 months. Then the shoes and the clothes and the jerseys and the games and the tickets and the gas.
all that. So why you
All
think
that
puffing
shit
them is why you think puffing them is the way
driving
that
in and out of
they is?
town.
Why
It
you
was
think
a
they
lot.
treat you
I
the way
spent
that
so
they
much
treat
money
you?
on them boys. I was like, oh God, if y'all make it to the NBA or the NFL or something,
Oh, they gonna do that.
I know
Right.
I'm about to be like lit,
Oh,
but they decided that this isn't for me. They went to school, they graduated, they went to college, but they didn't end up in the pros or nothing like that. And I'm still proud of everything that they accomplished,
you
even though
damn
they
right.
didn't get to
Cause
that point. I'm
you
like,
raised them boys right. You
their
raised puffing
future
them
was
right.
already set in stone by the one above, and if he didn't want them to go that route, then there's a reason.
Yeah, you
So,
raised them
but
boys
yeah, I
right.
spent so much money on them. I was like, oh my God.
It ain't even the money. You raised puffing them right. So only people that know him before he knew himself can call him that. Everybody. So don't get it twisted on this doggone China y'all, cause
Yeah,
I
only
call
a
him
few
puff.
people, only a few
Yeah, in
will
real
still
talk.
call him that. Only a
You
few
damn
people.
right. So don't mean that y'all can go call him puff. Don't get it fucked
Boy,
up.
he the boy is 25, and I call him that all the time, and he don't even
Huh.
flinch. He be like, yes, ma'am, yes.
Yeah, already. You know what I'm talking
But
about?
when I'm upset or something, or he didn't got on my nerves, I call him by his whole real name.
Huh.
But other than that, and then I try to get out of it because I'm like, the boy is grown. I can't keep calling him by his nickname. But it's just a habit. It just
Why
comes
not?
out.
That's tradition,
It
sis.
just
That's
comes
puff.
out.
Damn it.
Well, that's just like my nickname. My nickname Poo Poo, and I still
Mm.
only have. I'm telling you, it's a limited amount of people in my family, and most of them is the old heads. I got old heads in my family who it would be so funny. We would be having a party or something, and people would say, Tanya, Tanya, Tanya. They be looking around, who the fuck is Tanya?
Right.
Who the fuck is she?
Like,
They be like,
where's
that's
she
Tanya
at?
right there, your cousin, Tanya, such and such daughter, Tanya. You see her all the time. They said, no, that's poo poo. So I got people in my family who don't even know my real name.
Damn,
Because
they
they
know
me
you
that.
by that
They call me
nickname
that
though.
so long. But them like the old heads, the old heads. They like poo poo.
I know, right? That's what they know. That's what
That's
they
how
know.
they sound too. Poo poo.
That's what they know you by. No, you can't have none of my beer. What you want? My
It's
damn
so
dog over here
funny.
sitting in my damn face like she wants some damn beer.
They
My
be like,
dogs
how
are
you been doing? How you been doing, poo?
my dogs are lush.
Her dog is
Your
not no.
dog. Ooh,
Are
bro.
lush.
No, she not.
She
Bro.
always sit.
Bro.
What?
Hold
He
up.
do
Let me talk to my
weird
sis.
ass.
Champagne. I want to talk to my sis. Champagne.
Yes, sis.
Did you watch the new P Valley?
See, we don't even talk about that motherfucking pea goddamn man. Where's my fat man?
No. I don't want to talk
Oh
about it. I don't
shit!
want to talk about it.
No,
We got to do
no,
our little review. But I just want to see if she watched it because I ain't had a chance. Was it good?
no. You know what? No, I forgot. It come out today, don't it? Thank you for reminding me. If I would have known that, I would have watched it earlier. I'm about to watch it. I'm about to watch it. You know, I'm about to watch
See,
it.
I'm gonna get up early in the morning because I have a full day schedule tomorrow. I have a full day schedule tomorrow, and I'm supposed to start work early, like before the birds start chirping. That's how early I have to start working.
I came on. Where happened to Carmen Diva? Where the hell Sislo at?
I don't know where Carmel Diva went or Sislo.
Yeah,
See, niggas
I'm gonna
shit,
watch it.
man.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm tired.
Okay, so tomorrow night, sis. Well, hold up. What's tomorrow? Wait a minute. What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow Sunday.
Tomorrow Saturday.
Tomorrow Sunday.
The 11th.
Oh.
Yeah, Monday
or Sunday.
Tomorrow Sunday.
Can we do Sunday? Can we do Sunday?
Sunday better.
I got a full schedule tomorrow. Like,
yeah, and plus I don't know if my grandchild.
I gotta get up and go to work. Well, I work from home, but I always say that I gotta go to work. But
still,
I gotta work in the morning, and then I get there's a guy coming to put cameras and lights on the outside of my house, around my house and stuff. And I gotta give a shout out. I gotta give a shout out to this company that's Black owned. They call Black Power, and they are a group of Black electricians. And it's like some older electricians who take younger boys under their belt, and they teach them how to be electricians. And they did an awesome job. The first time I had them out was a couple of weeks ago, and I even recorded it on video.
How time you motherfuckers doing all that?
Yeah, they had
That's what I'm talking about.
My garage. They hooked my garage opener.
You know what? Yeah, I need that recommendation because my mama needs some work.
I'll send you that information.
Hey man, I don't need no janky ass. I need some niggas that's licensed, man. I mean, cause dude, I will cross state lines.
They came up in my garage and I told them what I wanted. Outlet here. I want this. I want this grounded. I want this. I want my garage door opener to be wired right here. They really professional. They ain't like, and they Black owned. And I know sometimes when we deal with Black people, we see a good version and no customer service. When I say it's totally not that, very professional, on time, and quick. So they did such a good job doing work in my garage. I called as soon as I paid them. I said, I want to hire you again. I need lights and floodlights and cameras all around my house. So they coming to do that tomorrow morning. But yes, I will give you the information. But they call Black Power out of Omaha, Nebraska, and really professional. But yeah, so I got this coming in the morning. Then my son wants to take me out to eat. Then I'm gonna have my grandbaby for some time. So it's like I got a full day tomorrow. A full day.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's shit. So that shit. Cause I was sitting up here thinking about, like, hold up, man, I need to get mom, the house, it needs to be updated electrical. And I don't need nobody around here trying to especially the security. I mean, it's just an outdated electrical system, period. And I don't need a bunch. I don't need a bunch of.
Recommend them. I would definitely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't need a bunch of cats out here because they, because a lot of times, our elders, you know, our parents, they ain't gonna tell us every damn thing or the connections that they got or know or how much money they got. They ain't gonna tell you all that. They'll tell you something and act like that they just something, but they'll go to the wildest extents of not and make it seem like they ain't got it. But when it's
And
come
I
time to
know a
put
lot
that
of people take advantage of elders, or they take advantage of people who probably just don't
right,
know
and
anything
I
as
ain't sis,
far as
I'm not
pricing and stuff. And I done had several people like quote me quotes before I had them out, and they were the cheapest.
I fuck your
And they
behind
did
with the
the work. They
thing,
were in and out. They did the work in and out.
man.
And so I was like, oh
Man.
yeah, when I get my lights, I ordered me some lights and stuff from Home Depot and cameras and all that
I'll
kind of
call it some
stuff.
favors, man.
And so you know, I got security all on the inside, and then I got some cameras outside, but I wanted the whole house all the way around to have floodlights and cameras and all that kind of stuff. So they're doing that tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we used to have floodlights all around the house back in the day. That, of course, that was before my father passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do some update lighting.
Well, you know, I'm a single. I'm a single woman. You know, we got people that live with me and things like that. And of course, I got me my little. I call her my Aunt Dot, because she will put a dot right in between your forehead. But you know what I'm saying? You know, we got security and all that kind of stuff, alarms and stuff. But it's you know what? I think
insurance
everybody should have cameras, because not only just for your house, but there be shit happening in your neighborhood.
Yep.
That, you know what I'm saying? And it's been crimes that have been captured from your neighbors' cameras. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need their version of the story.
right. Well, you know what I'm saying though. Sometimes your camera might not catch shit, and somebody else's camera across the street might catch shit. I believe
Well, yeah, I can
everybody should
respect
have
that.
cameras. Everybody should have cameras. It's 2022. If you don't have cameras around your house, like, come on now, get with the times. Get with the times. You know.
Well, you know what though? I mean, here's the thing, so I ain't got no cameras, but like I said, you
And you
bring
stay in
it
an apartment, you can still get cameras. I know people with Ring cameras.
well, no,
And
my neighbors do. Yeah, my neighbors do. So I'm good.
all
Trust
that
me. And
kind of
plus,
stuff.
yeah, she work in the front office anyway, so no, they got a good wide view.
Yeah, I know people with ADT in their apartments and all kind of shit.
I got my own security. I got my doggone Staffordshire Terrier. I've been having her since she was 8 weeks.
Ooh, that's one thing I like about my little that little thing.
And
Man, you can hear a fly and be just barking from a mosquito.
oh no, she a pit. No, I got a pit, sis. That's a pit. Yeah, I
I don't
got.
know if your pit barks like that, but I have a barker. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, any sound outside.
Oh, you got one of them ankle biters.
I got a Shih Tzu.
Oh
A
wow.
little Shih Tzu.
You talking about them little dogs that look like they be walloping while they walking, like they because they
The dogs that be in the contest, the Shih Tzus.
Yeah, the small ass little dog that look like they be hopping.
They have long hair. If you grow up real long, and it's long
They like
hair.
if they get around something too hot, they're gonna catch on fire.
Yeah, he weighs about 17 pounds.
So you just got him because he's a toy. You just like them toy
He's
dogs.
not a toy. A toy dog is like 8 pounds or 9 pounds. Trust me, I'm not carrying his ass. He ain't that light. But
so he got some sharp teeth.
yeah.
He an ankle biter, a good bear. He one of them ankle gnawer. He gnaw on your ankle real good.
He's in the kennel right now. Otherwise, I would let him come through. But I'm in the kitchen and he's not allowed in this area. So
damn right. Oh yeah. Oh shit. No, she know. And
no,
we got
I hate going over people's houses and they have dogs and cats and they be all over.
No. Oh no. Shadow knows. Shadow knows. Oh no, she knows. She don't even come in the kitchen, even though
you cross that threshold, and we gonna have problems.
We got some problem for real. She know that.
Like I don't do that.
Yeah, she know that.
And then you ever see, like, even on TV shows and stuff, people be having their kittens on their counters in their kitchens. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know, your damn cats and shit on your tables that you eat off of. No. Hey, Risha Hendricks. You said, I have a Shih Tzu poodle mix, 8 pounds, bark and stuff. And see, mine is straight Shih Tzu. Full bred. And that thing barks at everything.
Yeah, sis, I don't know.
Everything.
That's the problem. I can't do that. I can't
That
see.
dog could see you, bro. That dog could see you come in and out the house, because it don't know you that well. But it can see you come in and out the house every other day.
And
And
she
it's
gonna
still
be
bark, bark,
going.
bark, 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 bark. Because the one thing about them Shih Tzus, they love attention. And they're
That's the
not
problem.
barking to be mainly aggressive. They're barking because they want your attention.
Like,
They
okay,
want
why
you
you
to
go
look
back?
at them, hold them, pet them, talk to them. Those are attention seeking dogs.
Oh, so they need them needy dogs. They
But they
needy.
only need you for a second. And after that, they brush you off like they don't even know you. It's a shame. It's a shame. Just like a nigga do to some females. They satisfy them, then they leave in the middle of the night.
But yeah, what's tonight's subject anyway? What the hell? What I mean? I see.
We
I
didn't
see. I
really
see.
have a subject. We didn't really have a
I see.
subject. I sent you that video about Deanna
Yeah,
because
I see. Okay, so I gotta finish watching that.
Deanna been feeding the streets out here.
I've been because I seen she came on a couple times, but I didn't get a chance to finish it because I've been trying to. It's like more. It's like juggling.
Well,
It's
there's
like
this
it's like
other.
you trying to take a shower and brush your teeth and take
I
a shit at the
know.
same time.
I wish Deanna was available so she could jump on here, but she there's this one YouTuber who is always trying to figure out if Deanna's husband has a secret baby mama
What?
or
What
some
the fuck they
other
got to
kid
do
or
with
some
what? Why
other kids
nobody
somewhere.
wants somebody else dick man?
And but bro, in the B sector, they just grimy like that. They
Man,
try
that's
to
some whole
find out
ass
where you
shit. Why the fuck
live.
you work?
They try to find out where you work, where you live, who your mama is, who your kids is. They always in your business, trying to
Ain't
out
your
you.
ass around here, you ain't gonna be
I
another
mean, they be
YouTuber.
looking up court records, trying to see if you got charges. I mean, that's how the B sector is.
Like I said,
They
you bring
just,
your ass around over here with that YouTube
they
bullshit,
just
you ain't
do
gonna
shit
be no
like
YouTuber.
that. They just do shit like that, and it's kind of crazy because that's why I said the B sector can be really, really
Cause my daughter, I didn't even know that she was
entertaining.
into that. Don't Ilo be listening to that?
The B sector can be really, really entertaining.
Well, it's entertaining to her. Yeah, she
Sometimes
don't
it
be
can be
all off
really,
into it,
really
but
foul. It can be really foul and sometimes really entertaining because it's not always all bad. But
yeah, I
sometimes it can
know
get really dark in the B sector. It can get really dark.
Well, that's why my logo, y'all, it is in the B city. Y'all see that goddamn? You see them two squares with them inscriptions on it, and that goddamn black stone and that gold trimming up under that with that eye. That's what the fuck y'all better pay attention to. This is real life shit. This ain't no cartoon shit. So if you want to play a YouTube and beef sector, I'll give you some beef. I sure will.
Where's
I'll
the
give
beef?
you. Shit, I'm from Nebraska,
Where's
Jim.
the beef? Remember that
Yeah,
Whitney song?
where's the beef? Yeah,
Where's the beef?
you remember the old lady? You remember where's the beef?
We the state of the beef right here. We the
You know what I'm talking about?
beef capital.
Right, and the only reason Texas beat it out because they got more steerheads than
Yes,
anybody
and
in the
a lot of
country.
our packing houses closed down.
They had the aid because I already know the packing houses made a whole lot of families
Man,
retire
bro,
pretty
I
real
remember
good.
back in the day, we was living like good at certain periods of time. Now, mind you, we was on the very, very under the lower. We was like under, right? But there was some times where we would be doing real good because the packing houses and stuff. Sometimes, like our stepdad, my dad, he would work like 2-3 packing houses, and they would make like a lot of money, boy. But that was back in the day when the stocks up here in the stockyards, and I don't know what happened. Like, bro, do you know like what happened to the stockyards?
I already know,
Like
so
we used to have from
that's
here to Iowa to the. I remember when I was 16, when I first got my license. We needed a car at the house, and my dad knew how to drive. I knew how to drive, but my mom didn't know how to drive. So I would have to drive him. I would have to get up at 5:30 in the morning and drive him to Iowa. What was the one over in Iowa called? I forgot.
IBP.
Yeah, IBP. I used to drive him over to IBP and then
Remember Blue
drive back home, get back in the bed, then wake up and catch the bus to school. And I remember all that shit. He used to make some good money at them packing houses.
The IBP, Omaha, Stockyard. Really, it really was the Stockyards and
Yep. Yep.
IBP and
Nebraska beef. Nebraska beef.
yeah,
That's
Nebraska
what it's
beef.
called.
Then IBP, and then you had Blue Ox over there. That
Oh
look,
yeah. Yeah.
um, but other than that, no, it's what it is. The big corporations came in. You know, Tyson's is still over there with they contaminated ass.
Oh Lord, Tyson has some issues.
Yeah, because they got all them ligaments for chicken meat.
Ooh.
Yeah, I said it. What the fuck they gonna do? Nothing.
Ooh.
Anyway, but yeah, and I see
Thank
old, I
you,
see.
Risha. She said, "Let me subscribe." I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, look, yeah, we got some content going on. Cause you know what? Since earlier, and this is no lie, I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she, she look, a little European. She's just so incoincidental because she's a prepper,
Hmm.
and she on paperwork right now with them people,
Hmm.
So she was breaking the game down on by, she cool as hell though. Just she's younger, but she wants to really know about a lot, So I've been, giving her some information on how to add on to what y'all got.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just man, my
Mm.
mind is just everywhere. Like when I say my mind is everywhere, my shit's been like all over the planet.
I
Like
understand, bro.
like I might not have been physically all over the planet, but damn. I think I done about visited every country and nation and nationality where my brain been going. From the Arctic Circle penguins all the way up to the midget pygmies of the Ireland. All I've been
I
everywhere.
want to travel, but I don't want to travel because it's too expensive right now.
At the moment, yes, it is. But you know what? Eventually, what goes up,
Must come down.
you damn right. I don't give a damn what nobody tell you.
I
Folks
just
talk that
want
old bullshit.
even a little road trip, and I used to drive everywhere, like from here to Texas
That's what
to
I'm saying.
Mississippi
That's
to Tennessee. I used to drive everywhere, but I'm too old for that shit. So now I fly. But it's
shit.
like
I drive.
even if you fly, once you get there, you still gotta rent a car, which is expensive as fuck. And then you gotta pay the gas in the motherfucking car. It's like shit is just too expensive right now. But I
How
do
much they
need to
charging for rental
I
cars? I
really
don't know. I ain't had to rent no car in a long ass some
I
years.
ain't rented a car in a long time because the last time I tried to rent a car, and my thing is, I never go. I don't care. I can buy a car right now off the lot. I'm still not driving it out of town. I always, if I'm driving, I always rent me a car to take out of town because I don't like putting miles on my car, right?
Mhm.
So I would always rent anyway. And when we fly to a town, I still have reservations for a car. So once we get there, we go right to the rental place to get a car. But the last I checked, it was expensive. We was gonna try to go somewhere a few months ago, and I was like, this shit is just crazy. This people is just taking advantage of the situation of what's going on in the economy and all the fuck shit that's going on, and it's like and then like the further south you go, the more expensive the gas is. Like, what's y'all gas like? Basically, like per gallon average.
Down here, that shit didn't buy. I don't know. It's getting close. It's inching up towards. It's still in the high fours, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know because my gas right now. Everything I need to do is in Turner and Pat distance. So as far as the gas, honestly, the shit high as hell. But at the end of the day, what I'm looking at is freight is still moving, people still going to work, motherfuckers are still driving, city public buses
Well,
are still running. So apparently it ain't too damn high.
well, I got the Gas Buddy app that tells you like the gas price of every gas station, and
Shit.
the BP on North 30th, but
Oh,
North 30th by the old Shopko, North 30th.
seven
It's
750.
457. No, it's 457. And Mega Saver on 95th and Calhoun. What's that by? That's by that lake by Cunningham.
Yeah, that's over there watered down
Yeah,
gas.
that's 459. On 30th and Ames, 485.
Like I said, nigga shit. Always want to
Yeah, it's always
charge
in the
more.
hood. The hood be higher than the other people. That's why I don't go to the hood for gas.
That's a damn shame.
You see this shit? Look, Cunningham Lake is like 459.
Like I said,
Over there by the old Shopco, like way down, past Florence Nursing Home, way down there, $4.69. But right
mm,
in the hood on 30th and Ames, $4.85, almost $5 in the
yeah,
hood.
yeah. I mean, it's all
Hey,
that's because
Sarah.
they always taxing us, man. It's all in there, But I said, like I said, if you see my video, what I put on the last couple of days, I damn sure I just broke it all the way down like that. But most of us won't do that because we are afraid of what we think won't happen. But I can guarantee you this. I don't do promises, but this is a guarantee. I guarantee you, if every last person that has any amount of melanin in them in this country alone just say, you know what? I'm not driving my car. I'm not going to Habib. Hey, buddy, I got 5 pack cigar blunts for $3. Deal for you, buddy. We're not going to buy none
That
of
will
that.
literally be some we shall overcome attitude.
No, I'm saying
Get
is I'm talking
everybody
about
to not buy their
just that
car.
one day. I mean, I'm talking about don't go and buy them stale ass blunts, none of that cheap ass beer. Don't go to Wally's, none of it. Just sit at home and just figure out what the fuck it is that you're gonna do. I mean, even though you know what you're doing for a living, but just go the next day. I ain't telling you quit. Don't do it. I'm just saying just one day. If Tiger Woods can shut down over how many percentage of the production was going on at the time of the country was like 60%, 70% of the country's production. I mean, people stop working at work to see this goofy ass nigga getting on TV crying about how he was cheating on his wife. If this is one man that plays golf can do this, if we don't give Miss Ling Ling and them none of that donating money, none of that twerking money. None of that. I mean, just for one day. I didn't say every day. I just said one fucking day. That's it. I'm talking about just you sit your punk ass down and just be with your family to do. Don't nothing else matter. That would be what you call family day. Don't nothing else matter. And if you found doing anything other than being with your family and your punk ass at your house, I will make it a law. The police gonna arrest your ass. How about that? Just for that, I bet you niggas will do it then. We got to be forced to do shit. But I bet you tell these other people and these clear people and these Europeans and the Asian man and all that, hey, if you do that, it'll be a better benefit for your community. What you think they gonna do? They gonna shut them regular ass goddamn stores down so motherfucking goddamn quick. You ain't gonna get no tacos. You ain't gonna get no hot sauce. You ain't gonna get no hair. You ain't gonna no horse hair ass. You ain't gonna no horse ass hair. You know what I'm talking about. You ain't gonna get none of that. You ain't gonna get none of them goddamn me windshield wipers for eyelashes. You ain't getting shit. Nothing. You not getting not a damn thing. And I'm talking about from Tijuana to New to
Horsehair.
nut. Yeah, you damn right. Because I'm telling you that
Eye,
they
horsehair, horse eye hair. What the hell?
all that shit, man. That's the problem, dude. We too busy out just spinning,
Oh,
spinning, 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 just spinning. I mean, why in the fuck is it that I'm just gonna break us all down. This is just as a wholesome, and that's those that are capable of working. This is what they can count for those that are capable of working. Let's work. We worth over 2 trillion fucking damn dollars, and can't not now one of us give us a doggone career. What the hell is wrong with that picture? Hello. What the fuck is wrong with that picture? But we are all our own property. Will you keep your property on an ass over there? What the fuck you doing? Because guess what they about to do? They gonna do a public domain on your punk ass. Or BlackRock about to come around and snatch the property off of your monkey ass. So if your shit ain't solid, it's just like losing a layaway at a pawn shop. If it's $1,000 product and you put 500 down, and if you didn't get it out by that due date, you just lost 500 motherfucking damn dollars.
Man, I remember when I used to buy all my gold at the pawn shop.
You see
When
what
it
I'm
was
talking
real
about?
cheap, when it was real cheap back in the day.
Don't play with me, man. I'm damn dead serious. I love my people, but we on some real other shit, man. Like the world is going to hell in a handbasket, and we still running around here trying to figure out who butt fucking who and all this old other bullshit. Just come on, man. I mean, it's okay. Certain entertainment is cool to get your mind off of what on other shit. But I'm talking about just the buffoonery and the coonery nigga shit that we doing. We still doing the same fucking damn shit while everybody else around us is moving at a rapid damn rate. They buying us out. We selling this shit out. Or if we're not careful, they're getting a hold of our elders and convincing them, well, cause Miss Jennings or Miss Jenkins, she ain't never really had $100,000, $150,000, couple $100,000 in her life. She ain't never seen that much money in her life. Well, he offered me this. I don't know, child, cause I need, my medicine. Your uncle, your great uncle Willie Earl, and your Paw, Willie Lee. He gonna need his medicine, and then your great great auntie. She got a half a leg and blind. She gonna still need some help. Chad, I think I'm gonna sell some of these acres. We started off with about 1,500 in the family. Now we're down to maybe about 35, 40. Chad, I can sell me a couple about 10 of them. No man, we want to give you 200,000 for all 30. Well, what am I gonna have? Well, we'll leave you over here with these little couple, two or three. But they done bought all of your family generational wealth from you by offering you that, and you ain't paying no attention. Guess what? Grandma or great great auntie ain't gonna take that money because they're worrying about what? Their prescriptions. They ain't doing it but paying yearly taxes. They figure what you think they could do with that money if they paying yearly taxes. But here's where the fuckery part comes. Because you already know the grandkids, the punk ass no good other uncles that have been strung out on dope since God knows when. Mama, I'm behind on my bills. What big mama gonna say? Yeah, my babies have been struggling. I got you, baby. I got you. Mama, big mama, can I get this? My car broke down. You got a brand new 2022. I need some wheels because somebody stole my tires. All that. Come on, man. And what? A year or two later, guess what? Big mama in the same motherfucking predicament, crying to her kids or all of her church friends about how she barely got enough money to pay for a fucking prescription. Because we just sold all of our shit off. We need to stop that, man. I mean, that's just being honest. So we really need to fucking stop that because you don't see no other nationality doing that shit. Ling Ling and Lulu and Loose and Sue Young and all them and Habib and all that they come in the neighborhood, extract and Voloshovsky from Ukraine and Russia. Mother, they come, they extract, they go. And we stuck. Wallies don't give a fuck. Just like this. This is what how in the fuck did y'all sell a football a very well respected franchise football team to a fucking Walmart or Walton? That's still Walmart. So Walmart got their fangs now in the NFL. So we about to see probably Walmart Stadium or Walmart everything. They about to take all over Colorado and Denver. I'm like, oh my God, y'all about to make me ready. And that's one of my top 5 NFL favorite teams ever. I don't know if I want to be a fan of them now. Y'all got them. Why Wally's got to take over doggone the what the hell? Like what? I'm so tired of Walmart. Walmart and everybody. If it ain't Walmart, it's goddamn me Amazon. Cause I get goddamn me calls all the. Oh my God. Just and then here's another thing too. Is y'all been getting a lot of spam calls?
Hey, Miss
Hey,
TR.
Miss T. Y'all been getting a lot of spam calls?
No, I haven't been getting any spam calls.
Man, let me tell you, man. Man, This shit is getting like really like irritating. And I'm about to say this, and I'm done for the moment. But hey, you foreign, whoever the fuck y'all is, man, I don't give a damn if you from India. I don't give a damn about who sold you the information. Y'all really, really, and then y'all are calling about insurance. I don't give a damn where you calling from. Would y'all really, honestly, really, honestly stop? And I don't beg because honestly, what I'm really about to say to y'all, right, really, right, fuck you up. But won't you just stop or just don't wake up in the morning? That's your option. That's where it would be with me because that right there, you out of line. Especially when you calling people consistently from trying to be from different numbers consistently throughout the day. All I think, like you out of line, bro. Like even if your shit is been leaked on the deep web or the dark web, people don't come at you like that. Like y'all just calling just be. You just buy your do you got you got insurance, bitch, do it like I got insurance.
Inquired about no motherfucking insurance.
Somebody called me the other day. I asked her when the last time your mama sucked some dick.
Well, speaking of insurance, bro.
Sorry, sir, but I sure did. And she was like, "Oh my God, are you serious?"
You know,
But
was
I'm
I the
harsh.
one who sent you that story, or did you send me the story?
I'm ignorant.
No, I understand.
The
You said what, sir?
story. Did I send you that story, or did you send me the story? The story of the lady who was suing Geico because she
No,
called.
you sent me that shit because she
Okay,
called an STD.
so let's get into that because you kind of rolled right into it with
You see what I'm talking about?
the Geico and with the insurance and stuff like that. And basically, I don't know if anybody heard about the story
Like,
yet.
what the fuck, man?
Can you
What
believe
the
that
fuck?
shit?
Like how you
Sus, come on, sus. I'm out here like, sus, I took a motherfucker. You know what?
how do you do
I
that?
need to find
But
out who. I need to find a Geico executive. I need to have some words.
listen, this is what happened, right?
Well, they probably never. Anyway.
Okay, so a lady and her boyfriend or whatever, you know, they rented a car or whatnot. And then they ended up having sex in the car. And they were suing Geico for like $5.2 million, right? Because she caught a STD in the car. And so they were trying to sue Geico because they talking about, well, they should be covered. Anything that happens to this car and this car should be covered and woo woo woo. So Geico, they didn't think the shit was like, you know, credible. There's some bullshit, you know, whatever. They didn't contest it or nothing. They dropped the ball. So that's how the lady won the lawsuit. That's exactly how she won the lawsuit. And it's obviously ridiculous. I'm sure Geico is going to fight that, you know, settlement or whatnot. But basically, Geico denied coverage of the claim. They rejected a settlement offer from the woman. Court filings say the woman and her boyfriend agreed to arbitrate her claims. The official overseeing that process determined the man negligently infected MO and awarded her $5.2 million in damages. Now, of course, after this shit was awarded, they was like, well, hold up. As far as STDs, it's your responsibility to protect yourself, to put on condoms, to make sure the person that you know has sex with you is not infected.
Leaking.
Why did you get in somebody else's car? That ain't your shit. Why you shit?
And then
That's what she probably called the STD
they said the woman went to a state court in Jackson County, Missouri, and filed suit against Geico, aiming at confirming the arbitration award. The court ruled in her favor, prompting Geico to act as appellate court to overturn the decision. And they said attorneys for Geico argued that they never had a meaningful chance to contest the claim. The appellate court found Geico did get a chance and opportunity if forfeited when it chose to simply deny coverage. So basically what Geico did, they denied coverage saying, that ain't our fault. Even called it ain't our fault, but what they should have done was contested the claim. They just probably sent her a letter saying, "What do you mean? That's your fault. You fucked the nigga that's your fault." But they
But
didn't contest the claim in court because they didn't think it had no merit. And who would think that? That's like, okay, let's say, bro, if I rented you a house and you sue me because you and your girl, whatever, one of y'all caught STD, and y'all gonna try to blame it on me because it's my house. That's exactly what they did with Geico with that car. They blamed it on Geico, saying that's the reason why they got it.
So
Now,
basically,
they're not saying that's the reason why they got it, but they saying they got it inside their car, so they should be covered. That's what they're saying.
Okay, so there was some infected ass juice on the seat or something, and basically when she was getting dug out,
It wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. It was them two. One of them two gave it to the other one. But they're trying to say because we were in your car, you're supposed to cover anything that happens in this car. So when they pressed that lawsuit, Geico said, "Bullshit."
well, men mainly, I think they have to transfer. I think it's yeah, either or. Somebody nasty, somebody. So, but then again, if they got some millions, yeah, they could. Yeah, they was willing to catch the drip.
Yeah, basically they're saying not that it's the car's fault, but with insurance, if you get in a wreck,
Yes, they
if
still
something
became.
happens
They still
in
got
this
some
car,
millions.
you should be covered. But Geico was like, we're not covering that. They told her we deny coverage, but they didn't take it to court. They didn't go down to the courthouse and contest it.
And they
That's
got
like
their
me. If somebody came up to me and said, "I'm suing you because you got an Airbnb and I rented it for a week, and me
She
and my girl
won,
was
dude.
having sex, and we got, I don't know, whatever. And then I tell you, I'm suing you. And of course, what would you say? Bitch, bye. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't suing me for no shit. I'm not responsible for you." And then they take it to court and you don't contest it because you're like, this shit ain't gonna stand up. How this bitch gonna say it's my fault that just because she was in my house? She was having sex with the dude. They ain't caught the shit. How is this my fault? So that's how Geico lost that. But they're fighting it. They're of course they're appealing it now. But the judge is like, y'all had time. They had plenty of opportunity to contest it. But I guess Geico was thinking this some bullshit. And it is bullshit. You don't hear shit about that. People fucking cars all the time. But because you fucked in this car and you got something, you wanna blame it on this. You wanna say the insurance company is responsible for damages? $5 million? Dude, I done heard it all. I done heard it all. Bro, I done heard it all.
Look, let me tell you something. That's to me is the biggest doggone man. Come on, man. Y'all got 5+, and after the lawyer and them get there, you still walking away with like 200. You walking away with 3 at least, right at 3. So for y'all to get there and then y'all probably gonna split it. Come on, man. And you know what? Hold on, pause for the call. Hold on. Look at this little joker. Look at the little turkey. He literally tried to poke his chest out of his pawpaw because he want to be honorary.
Y'all always got your grandbaby. I only get mine on the weekends.
Look at him, dude. Leave my remote alone.
His mother's trying to take a shower.
Look at him.
You
Look.
said what?
See that shit. Look bad ass. They don't even want to poke his chest out of him because that's when I muted. I'm like, who you getting tough with? He want to. Oh yeah, I'll kick your ass.
Do your grandbaby live with you guys?
Yeah,
Yes.
I got my fat man. That's my fat dude. Why over here grinning?
If my baby lived with me, I probably wouldn't be able to get away with
Yeah,
it.
that's your TT. That's why you laughing.
Shit.
That's why he doing what he doing. Now he laughing and giggling because he heard your voice. He like, yeah, my TT. I ain't worried about no. Fuck
My
y'all.
son had even told me, he said, "Mom, you work from home. You should be able to watch the baby because you work from home." How the fuck am I gonna watch a baby and I'm working.
Right, that don't work like that.
Like I know I couldn't be working from home with no baby in the house.
Yeah, that's doing too much. Hell no.
But they really be like, I'll be like, bring the baby over when I'm off of work. They be trying to bring him over early.
See, the boundaries. We have
No,
boundaries.
the girl. One day they brought him over. Let me tell you something. One day they brought him over. I said, bring him over at this time because I'll be off of work. They brought him over like 30 minutes early. I said, well, y'all either gonna sit out in the car or y'all sit out in the living room till I'm done working. We can't just leave him here in your office, put him on the floor. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, right. No. See,
I said no.
See, my oldest daughter, because I don't know if she's bringing my granddaughter tomorrow or not. But see, she thinks her weekends consist starting on Thursday.
No, it don't work like that.
My weekends start on Friday.
My weekends start on Saturday and end Sunday evening.
Well, Friday after 5, because I schedule appointments between Monday through Friday at any given time.
They got a shortage on tampons. Didn't I tell you? It's about to go there.
Who got a shortage on tampons? Hold up, bro. No, the world is falling apart now.
Did I tell you? I told you when the women stand up, when y'all start standing up, I bet you this shit gonna change.
Hold up, bro.
Hold on, wait. Give me a second. Hold on, wait, because I don't want you to get new shortage. I'm down here in Texas. New shortage of tampons and pads on ABC 25.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I motherfucking tell y'all these people they ain't shit? I told y'all that these devils ain't shit. They ain't never been shit.
Oh no!
They ain't never been shit, man. These people ain't shit. They ain't never been motherfucking shit. Man, we need to get back to fucking tribal and community shit and stop being bitch ass niggas. Like Michael Blackson say, bitch ass niggas. That's what the fuck we doing. I'm looking at him, you nigga here. You laughing at Paul because I'm damn serious.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you seen that, didn't you?
Have to record that,
I ain't got to record. This shit is on motherfucking.
They ain't gonna get that same news we getting, huh?
Anyway, you don't know.
You might know. I said look it up.
I'm looking at it on the.
Like I said, you don't know the hood table. She got some. She on her FBI shit. She ain't got to the CIA level yet.
I'm on it right
now. She ain't got to the CIA level yet. When she get to CIA, we ain't gonna be on here like that.
She on CIA level. Don't let that fool you.
Yeah, I can't believe this crap.
She just fed. Just the fish.
First the baby formula, now tampons. Y'all
like I said. Okay, exactly. Regardless of if you got them or not, because you know
the gay dude.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You talking about the part? You talking about the Rainbow Coalition is about to have? We got to have some issues because you can't stop that. You can't stop. You can't. You ain't got nothing to keep them leaks from. You got to plug them leaks up. And if you can't plug them leaks,
probably sitting on no barrels of hay like they used to do back in the day. They used to make them.
I ain't never know nothing about all that. I don't get all off of it like that, but I just know that they.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, bro, what they did to the ladies back in the prehistoric.
They put it.
The old days, they used to make them go out of the city, and they had to stay out there the whole.
Till you stop bleeding.
They sit on piles of hay until they were done.
Till you flush it out. Mm-hmm. And imagine that, because they didn't have no hot water showers like that. Well, actually, yes, they did. I'm not gonna sit around here like that, man. We would have a civilization long before these people even got off their goddamn 4 legs.
But back in them days, when they used to make them sit on hay and stuff, they didn't have that. They had to carry the buckets from the well and all that kind of shit. That was way back in the day.
You talking about the uncivilized or the civilized?
I'm talking about Lower Eagles.
Like I said, we had underground water, septic systems, public baths, big, large marble baths, all that, and had street lights 400 years long before the European even came out of them barn huts with the one chimney and no windows. So before, and they know that shit. So we can go back to the conquistadors and the conquista days of Spain. It ended in 14. That was the last war that ended in 1492. 1490. They know what it is. That's why the Catholics got all the hidden industry. The Vatican got it all, but they know that time is coming back. See, you can only do so much for so long, and thinking that you see the life, what it does is it comes right back around.
Always.
So everything that has been done to us,
The world is
everybody gonna get that just
the
man.
world is and I can't get no tampons.
The world is waiting to see this. The world is waiting to see what God is gonna do to these people over here in this country that been mistreating the real original children of Israel, his people. Imagine that. And then it didn't the Bible also teach you? And I don't get off all of that, but didn't the Bible teach you that he was coming back with a double-edged sword dripping with the saints of the blood? Neither hey, nor, yeah, near nor something like that. You know what I'm talking about. So that means that he's coming back to do what? To give justice. It doesn't sound like if somebody's showing up angry with a double-edged sword dripping with the blood of the saints, like he's coming back to let's have a prayer meeting and let's talk. That don't sound like I'm about to sit around here and say let's have a family fucking reunion and a gathering. No matter what religion you is, that don't sound like that. I'm about to sit around here, let's meet and greet with my enemies. Man, when we gonna learn? We ain't even got our biggest enemy is ourselves because we ain't together. I don't give a fuck what we believe in and what we do. There, we can do all that. You see what the other people do? They go into business and they talk crazy to each other, get to cuss each other out. Don't give a be threatening each other and every damn thing. I've been in some of the meetings. I mean, I'm talking about serious threats like fuck you out. But at the end of the day, good business, Jim Bob. Well, good business, Ali. Good business. Yeah, that was great. You know, we learned some things today. And they go on about their merry ways and take what they learned from that and go on back to, to their respective communities. But us, child, you heard about Early and Little Willie. Hey,
Hey,
sir,
sis, oh, there's sis. She in the chat.
trouble in the land. You know, she always starting to chat. But
Trouble in
yeah,
my
I said, there
way.
you go with your Negro
I
spiritual
gotta
version.
try sometimes.
Oh, Lord. That's an old
Trouble in my way. I gotta try
No,
sometimes.
this is Tanya on her
I can't
Negro story.
sleep at night.
I'm so tired, y'all. I am tired and sick of y'all already. And then she in the doggone chat singing a song. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
There you go, sing it in the chat. Sing it in
She
the
ought to
chat.
be ashamed of herself.
She's
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Like
singing in
literally.
the chat.
Doing the most. It's so much going
I'll
on in
pray
life.
for your family. I know it's been some loss. Y'all pray for my family too, because
Right.
I told y'all the other day I got one side of my family on my stepdad's side. My one of my favorite cousins lost her daughter who had children. So my cousin is now a grandma and a mom. And then on my
I don't
bio
know.
dad
You hold on, sis.
side,
Wait. Let me take this off here because you breaking up.
one of my aunties on my bio dad side lost her daughter. Lost her son. So, and then Sislo, she didn't have some losses in her family. So please keep Sislo's family in your
Right.
prayers. Please keep my family in your prayers. And anybody else out there who is going through a loss right now, when I pray, I just pray. I pray for everybody I know, everybody I don't know, my friends, my family, co-workers, I be like my YouTube friends, my subscribers. I just
Oh,
pray for
God.
everybody. But yeah, everybody, reach out that way. Reach out by praying and
Well,
keeping
yeah.
each other in your prayers. Yeah.
Right. That's all it is. And all it takes is a simple act of uplifting.
Yeah.
It's
Really it
uh,
does.
it's all relevant. You know, the key to it is just respect each other's boundaries. And then we right that shit regularly as hell. But we uplift. I'm sorry, y'all, my bad. But uplift each other.
Some raggedy.
No, because that sister didn't have no business being on the goddamn news with that regular ass. Look at her with her dusty ass.
Oh.
I don't give a damn what the hell she made with her crusty dusty ass.
Yeah, thank you,
But anyway,
Legs, and I'm
yeah,
sorry.
everybody got it.
And bro, even you,
Yeah, no
you
doubt,
done
no
have
doubt.
some friends
Man,
recently, and
it's just
the anniversary, and it's yeah.
It's
It can be
everything.
a
I
lot.
mean, everything exactly. Like, and when you already dealing with enough, I mean, nobody's complaining. I'm not complaining about, well, I got to know why me. No, well, fuck it then. Okay, apparently it is me. So, oh well.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm supposed to do? What am I gonna do? No, I know what I said to the creator, and he heard what I said. I didn't get disrespectful. I was, borderline, but I didn't get disrespectful. He said, speak. He said, come to him as you are. Speak your mind. What you want to know.
Well,
Even if you feel like you don't like me, let me know. And I'll give you your answer. I said what I said.
I just be trying to just live my life and just try to do the most I can and try to treat people how I want to be treated. I do want to do some traveling, but these gas prices be making me want to clutch my pearls. I'm like, what the fuck?
So, here's the thing. As you said, remember it goes back to you saying,
bro. No, bro, I need to shake a little tail feather. Just
right, you got to dig deep. You got to dig deep. That means you're going to have to sit on your hands for a minute. Yeah, you gotta, but you gotta sit on your hands too, because what it is or whatever.
No, sis, you gotta go down to the paint to make some gas money these days.
You
gotta go down to the paint. Oh, P Valley.
Hey, sis, my little
cousin.
Just
I got you.
Down in the valley where the girls get naked.
Naked.
Okay, I don't know nothing about all that. They ain't smoking no weed. Hey, where the mom at? I got to smoke.
She in the shower.
Down in the valley where the girls get
naked.
I don't be getting naked. I'm a Christian woman. I'm a Christian.
Girl, bye.
You're a Christian. Ain't
nothing wrong with that.
I am a Christian woman.
That's freaky as hell.
Accepted.
Uh-huh. Okay. You know what you're doing.
Fat man right there.
Oh, Lord, the Lord Jesus. What would we say? Jesus loves me, this I know.
'Cause the Bible tells me so.
Little ones to him belong.
I don't know all that.
They are weak, but he is strong.
There it is. My grandson just looking.
Oh, he listened to us sing.
Yeah. I be singing all kind of stuff, so dang, I can turn.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. For the Bible tells me so.
Then they take off the sunshine for like 45 minutes straight.
You sing smiling?
Yeah. That's right, Miss Sharon. Yes, Jesus loves me. If don't nobody else love you, you know that Jesus do. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I know what it is.
What, you about to get mad now?
I was just a listening. See, I love singing to my grandbaby. I'll be making those songs
all the time. I can make up a song walking to the refrigerator. It's gonna be.
I got his playlist almost done. He like
I made up a song the other day. I was singing about nose, ear, toes, fingers.
He already like Miles Davis. I'm like,
okay, this weekend,
I already got like a Miles Davis.
Nose, ear, toes. And my grandson be looking at me like, nose, ear, what? I be like, nose, ear,
I be like, no.
I be just be singing.
Yep.
He be
And be
looking
like,
like
you want to get down. You can't
he
get
just
down.
be laughing and dancing. He don't know what I'm talking about. Like nose. I be playing with his nose.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Mm.
know you getting sleepy. I'm about to take you. What?
Well, I'm getting sleepy too, and we going. Hey, we only been on for 2 hours, but that's okay because I gotta get up at 5:30. Okay,
Ooh.
5:30.
Yeah. Oh
I told
no.
you I got a long day. That's why I can't review P Valley tomorrow because I got a long day tomorrow. So
Sunday
Sunday
work.
night, if you're available around 8 Sunday night, we can get in P Valley. Um, knock that review out the way, and then I think what come on basketball wise come on. Is it Sunday? Is it Sunday? Hey, Sis Low! What's up, Sis Low?
My bad.
Yeah, it sure was her goddamn thing.
Sis Low in the house.
Always fucking with shit.
Your
Sis Low
grandson
in the
just
house. What's up, sis?
stop acting.
I can't hardly hear you, boo.
She always low, sis. You gotta be louder.
Yeah, when she's singing her Negro spiritual.
I think she's feeling kind of sad right now.
Hmm. Sorry, sir. All is well, man. I understand. I understand. Trust me. We all understand. You know what it is.
Yeah, we do. And on that note, I'm gonna get me a drink. I know Cisco don't drink, so let
I
me
know
get
that. I'm about to
a
drink
little
it. I done drunk a six
quick.
for my dude, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Oh, my son said he gonna give me some of their liquor. Hold up, son. What am I drinking?
Is that Cam or Puff?
That's Cam.
Can
Oh,
y'all hear?
okay.
Can y'all?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I
that's
think
so clear, bro. I stay away from clear. No, sir. I'm
they
down
told
here in
me
Texas.
they
We do that
mama.
whiskey, boy.
They mama saying it. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry. Hey,
Sir,
hold on. I want some of this.
I'm talking about Sislo. You all right,
Hello?
sir?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, girl.
For some reason, I can't hear y'all.
Well, girl, we can hear you now, girl.
Lord, here we go with this.
Go back out and come
Can
back.
you hear?
Go
Go
out
back,
and
go
come back
back.
in.
Okay.
No, I can hear you. See, Tanya about to make it.
She can't hear us
Oh, how come she responding to us? You
because
already saying.
she just talking. She just talking.
And where you get that high price microphone from? Because you all the way over there about 30 feet away from the goddamn
Oh, you
microphone
want to
and
see my
talking.
microphone? You want to see my microphone?
Nope, I know. You got a Rode or you got an AKG?
There
No, is
it is.
that no, I know that's like a Shure
It's
or a
hold up.
Rode or AKG. No, you ain't got to take it out, girl.
It's
Yes, you
a
can. Or a biodynamic.
it's no. It starts with an I.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you know,
I did a review on it, so I can
it's
send
very
you.
sensitive.
I can send you the name later, but
Yeah,
yeah, you
it's sensitive. It's a good. I
yeah
mean, it's a good ass microphone. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I could use that for my scientific lab. You know, for when I need to entrap the rats. You know, when you got to exterminate rats, you know, you got to entrap them.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm just trying to tell you the truth. Something I know. You know, uh,
Keep eating. You can't keep pregnant people food. They want to
who?
keep saying that they giving it to this Braylon eating this. I guess that Gabby keep buying food for herself to eat, but they keep eating it.
Well, stop buying it.
Keep giving it. Talking about what Braylon ate the pizza or Braylon ate the yogurt.
Okay, who's doing that? Brianna and all them niggas?
Yeah, because when I was up
Okay, well, here's the thing now. No.
so she can bring it.
No. No. Brianna and Darius and Essence funky ass need to motherfucking buy their own shit. Simple and plain.
Oh, hold on, don't be
No,
cussing.
no. I will bust it.
Okay, sis, you back?
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Yeah, I don't know, girl. But yeah, I'm just having a rough day with this fibromyalgia. It's got me really down. Like,
Oh,
yeah, my my body is in a lot of pain. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
girl, from my
I
neck,
understand.
my shoulders down to my
I
ankles.
understand. That's what our other sis, Karma Diva, be dealing with too.
Yeah, it's a rough day. And then
Well,
they
I
had
hope you
a
feel
meeting.
better soon. I'm gonna be praying
Yeah,
for you.
thank you. I'll be all right though. It's just physically a rough day, but you can't keep me down. You
Yeah.
know
Hmm.
that. My
Hmm.
family had the little meeting today, trying to figure out what they gonna do.
What they gonna do about what?
My cousin, he didn't have any insurance.
Okay. So y'all gonna have like a fundraiser? Do the GoFundMe.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do, but
I would do the GoFundMe. I would do like, okay, I ain't gonna lie. When my mother, I didn't talk about it before, so I ain't ashamed. But when my mother passed away, she had insurance all the way from the time I was 4, like way back in the day when the people used to come to the adult to get the
hmm
insurance. She had it that long, but then
yeah,
when she got sick, she wasn't able to keep up with it. And I didn't know.
hmm
My mom was a very prideful woman, so she never told anybody. My dad didn't
hmm
even know. So when she passed, we called the insurance company and all this kind of stuff. Tell them that she passed. We need to file a claim. They tell me, oh well, she ain't been insured in like a year. We never knew. We never
And
knew.
see,
And
one thing about my mom's insurance man, she had it so long. He used to pay hers for her,
hmm
and she would just pay him back.
Yeah, well, I don't know
So
what
he would,
happened. My mom didn't pay, so
but
girl,
it's just that she didn't have enough,
I said
and
we
she
didn't have
had
none.
borrowed against it. She had
That's
borrowed
what happened.
against
That's what happened, sis. Lo.
it.
My mother had borrowed against hers, but
Mm-hmm.
she had borrowed against it, and they said it got so far behind to where even when she was paying it back, it still wasn't enough. So
Enough.
they canceled it. But we had no idea. We didn't know. Then she got sick. So it was like fucked up. We
Yeah.
had GoFundMe's. We had when I say I put together fish fries, chicken fries, car washes at the YMCA. We took cash apps. We did a GoFundMe. We did
Yeah.
all kind of shit for my mom. And I was like one of those people who was always like, dang, y'all need to make sure y'all get insurance on your peaks so y'all ain't out there,
Begging.
begging people. But then when the shit happened to me, and I was like, Mom, you let your
Yeah.
insurance lapse and you didn't tell nobody. Now I'm out here doing fish fries and shit at churches.
Mhm.
So, I don't talk shit no more about people. I just be like,
Mhm.
get it how you get it. But definitely start with the cash apps. And if you gotta do some cook some dinners, all that shit, just do what you gotta do to raise that money. That's what you gotta do. And if you do a GoFundMe, send me the link. I'll donate.
Mhm.
Yeah, send me the link. I'll donate.
Yeah,
And I'll post it on the hood table. I'll post it on the hood.
I'm waiting on them to send me the link. They had a meeting tonight. I didn't go, but they had a meeting tonight, and girl, um,
It's
I just,
sad.
yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't
It's gonna be
breathe.
all right, sis. Either
Not,
way, if we was in Detroit right now, me and my wife, we would give you the biggest hug. You probably have me crying. I don't be
and
crying
you
like
know,
that.
I be right there trying to help you raise money. I be slinging some cakes.
You know what I'm
I be
saying?
doing
We
all
real
kind of
talk,
shit.
man. And
Shoot,
that's
let
what the
me
fuck
put
it's
on a little.
supposed to
Y'all
be.
don't understand. It's like
Shoot, you watching some
to be
cars.
honest, I wanna.
It takes a village, man.
I'm ready to move so far away. I'm just ready to
Well,
move.
It's
we got
So,
open arms down here, sis. If you need
yeah.
some better weather, girl, always look to the south.
I
yeah.
know.
That's
Always look
what that
down south.
fibromyalgia.
It sure will, girl. I'm trying to tell you to the south. It ain't even got to
I
be
know
Like,
my
Texas.
oldest son talking about moving to Arizona in 5 years when his son
No,
is.
that's doing too much. I'll stick with Texas.
That's way too much. I'm like,
That's too damn far to. That's almost a coastal state. I can't deal with that. I got to deal.
man,
I'll
he
go.
Texas is.
But sis, slow. You thinking about moving from from Michigan, from DC?
oh,
Oh,
girl, yes.
What?
Oh, anywhere but here.
Yeah, help the health out. I mean, it's she born and bred up in the Midwest, girl. What you talking about? That Michigan shitty.
Well, we are too. But see, you left. You left me here by myself.
Ain't that some shit? No,
You
your
left me
ass.
all alone. You left me
You
all
show
alone.
hate because you can hit the road any given time.
I know.
Everybody ain't got it like that.
But my
Miss
thing is, bro,
Hood Tables.
I
I,
just feel like I need
I
a
don't know
new
where to
start.
go. That's my thing. I don't know where to go.
You don't never know where to go. You get on my
You
nerves.
do need a new start.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need a
you
new
do,
start.
sis. Because you know what? As my godfather always teaches me, you got more time. You got more time behind you than you got ahead.
Right. Well,
So,
sis, where would you go if
hey,
you had the chance to be anywhere you wanted to be besides Michigan? Where would you go?
Dirt water, Utah, somewhere in the
yeah, ain't
hills.
that some shit? Why the
Off
fuck you
the
about them
freaking
damn Mormons?
off the grid, off the
Sis,
grid.
you want 3 husbands in Utah?
Girl, I just said that. Not
Because
and I ain't never
I'm willing to take 2.
No,
I'm
she's
willing
serious
to
because
take
she
2
gonna
husbands.
baptize them. She gonna evangelize.
I need an in-house husband and an
no, I
outhouse husband.
don't. Mm-mm.
Oh, she didn't say that.
You
I
said
need
what? What the hell you just say?
skills. I need
Mm-mm.
carpenter skills. I need a mechanic. I need husbands that got skills.
Oh
Girl,
Lord.
I need at least 2 of them. If I move to Utah, ain't no way I'm moving to Utah if I ain't got 2 husbands or more.
Listen, that was just something that came out my mouth. I ain't
No,
I
never.
ain't got a good
like that.
enough
That's what
weed
they
out
do
in
in
Utah.
Utah. They be having all the wives and shit up
My
there.
ass. Them niggas out there,
You
my
saw,
Cali. They got some good
saw
ass
the
weed.
Netflix show, right, sis? You saw the Netflix show about that pastor in that Utah town who
Yep, I
he
watched
had
that the
all
other
them.
damn day.
I
That
figured
shit
No,
was
y'all.
no, I
good.
watched
That shit the
Escape
other
the
Y'all
damn
Bullet.
day.
ashamed of
What's the
yourself.
name of it?
It was
It
called
was
what's it
that
called?
Jeff
It's called Sweet. Keep it sweet and keep it nice.
Sweet
See, it's
Secrets or some
always
shit
shit.
like
What
that.
the fuck is something
That was
secret?
about that Jeff.
Yeah,
Jeff.
Jeff. Yeah,
Hold
Jeff.
on, yeah. Oh
Yep.
yeah. Hold on,
Yep.
y'all. Hold on,
That
y'all.
shit was good.
Yeah, actually, it was. I was
It's
like, what
only
the hell?
4. It's only 4 episodes. It's
I'm
a
about
4
to be up all
episode
night
series
until
on
I
Netflix,
pass out.
and it was so good. And a matter of fact, I had seen documentaries about it before, so I already knew a lot about it. But this Netflix series, it
Yeah,
really,
that was a good one.
it really gave you a lot of shit that they did not show us in the past.
They ain't gonna
And
show you
that man
shit.
still got control.
He still got control. He been in prison for years, since like 20. When was that? 2001, 2003,
It's like
something
4.
like that. When he
No,
went
it's like
to prison.
2004,
Yeah,
6, something
2004,
like
something
that.
like. He been in there almost 20 years, and he still got control.
Yep.
Still got control. Because
Right.
until he died, another prophet cannot take over until he died.
Yep.
They're right.
That remind me, the shit that going on remind me of, because I used to watch that show Big Love. It used to come on HBO about that polygamous family. And they damn prophet Roman, when his ass was locked up and they was trying to overthrow. There is a way to elect a new prophet, but
That ain't happening.
Well, it depends on which community you're dealing with. Because some communities is like you can't they gotta die out. Just like with these
Yeah,
Mormons,
just like the Supreme Court
they gotta
judge. They
die
gotta
out.
die off.
yeah.
Yeah, they gotta die off.
Literally, they gotta literally die off.
Yep, and that's how I see with his family. It was him, his father, his grandpa, his great grandpa. They go back. They all have those beliefs. Multiple wives.
So
So
And
they
that
was
the
all
women
they was
supposed
all
to
they was all
submit
incest.
to.
Sorry, y'all. I had a phone call. My godmom Rosetta was just she just left.
oh sis Lo, it's called Keep Sweet, Pray, and Obey. That's
Keys.
what it's called
It's
on
called.
Netflix. Keep Sweet, Pray, and Obey.
All right, I got
Why
Netflix.
you ain't
Now I'm
never got
telling you,
nothing about
babe,
some weed?
watch that. I would love for you to do a review on that on your channel, babe. Keep
All right.
sweet, pray, and obey. Because we ain't been seeing you on your channel in a while. Bro, we ain't seen you on your channel in a while. Sis, I know we supposed to have hooked up a long time ago.
I thought so. I
I'll
couldn't
be on
believe
there.
Because we be saying we gonna hook up, then we be just doing
Y'all want
other
to see?
shit.
Y'all want to see my fake waves?
it. Yeah.
Hold on.
You ain't
I
got fake
Boy, you
waves.
on
You
some
got
fake
real
waves.
waves.
You get on my nerve. You sure was
You
showing out.
got real waves.
You
What is
just
you
showing
talking
out this
about?
I
past
cut all
Sunday.
my hair up. I cut all
You
my hair
cut
up.
your hair off?
Yes.
Why are you cutting up? Didn't I tell you?
Oh, it's
Didn't I
pretty
not tell
though. I
you
like
that
that
she
gold.
don't
That
like
gold.
all
That's
this? I don't
that
want to cut on
blonde.
no motherfucking
I
hair.
did this with some conditioner.
I
Hmm?
like that blonde. Do you
You
dye your
ain't
own
seen
hair?
all that. Yeah, I cut it too.
I
What's
like
the
that
subject for Sunday
blonde.
school?
But your hair is
I'm about to
always
show
cute.
you.
Your hair is always cute. Oh, Cislo, I saw them old pictures of
She
you
a
that you posted
hairdresser.
on
She
your
know what she
Facebook.
doing. Just Lo ain't
You
fooling
s-
nobody. Y'all
Cislo
be
you
saying
saw
that.
always
some
been cute. What you talking about? She always been cute.
you saw some
Y'all be
old
saying
pictures
that.
of
I
what?
saw some throwback pictures of you on your Facebook.
Girl,
That's
watch
the
out.
choice finder.
I
She
like
gangster for
Cislo
real. She ought to
big.
quit. She need to
Watch
stop
out
trying to be
now.
all innocent like she just been preaching the word all her life. She ought to
Actually,
be
my
I
quiet.
little
ain't
sis,
never
No,
preached the
Isaiah's
word all her
commission.
life.
Listen, let me tell you something. They ain't nothing farther from the truth. Listen, I used to rap.
Oh yeah, you did
Like
tell me
I
you was
you
said,
gonna
know
do
I
what?
used to break
I
exactly.
told my
dance.
sister. I told
I
my
used
sister
Exactly.
about you. She think that
She a
y'all
gang
probably are
member.
related, cause she said she
Well,
got
what
some.
kind of rapper was you, Cislo? Was you in a
She was a
girl group
gang
or was you
member.
rapping by yourself?
I was in it was a group of a mixed group.
Oh shoot.
It was a mixed group, and I was like, I ain't no joke. I got to kill a flow, but I just don't
See,
do it
she
on
was a
purpose.
gang member. She can throw up signs and rap at the same time.
I got a sign for you. S-
What?
Permission to sis. I need permission to roast your
Talk to me.
husband.
Go ahead, sis.
What
Oh, you
thing you gonna say?
know, hey,
Oh,
hey.
never mind. I can't do it. I
Why
love myself.
not?
No, cause I love you too much.
Oh
I
shoot.
know that's right.
How about you?
I know that's
Hey,
right. Like I said, I
so
know
we
that's
ain't
right. She
gonna
told me
roast.
too much. You
So we
damn right.
ain't
You ain't
gonna
gonna be
roast
roasting
tonight.
me.
We
Ain't
gonna
no
roast
roasting up
bro.
in this doggone. Ain't
Now when
no
you say
roast.
roast bro, like how bad is we talking about?
Mm-mm.
She ain't gonna roast shit this goddamn way because
What
I'm
picture?
violent.
Like
What
how
picture you see?
I
What
give zero cotton picking. Baby girl, you my sister. Goddamn me. I'm about to smoke this joint in the name of the Lord.
he said I give
what?
zero.
I said it. What you gonna
I
do?
He gave zero
You gonna say a
I'm
fucks.
prayer for
trying.
me? You
I'm
gonna pray
trying.
for me?
You know, you gonna keep playing with me, bro. You gonna keep playing. You gonna keep
I'll send
playing.
you a Negro spiritual.
You gonna keep
I
playing with
tried to
me,
told
bro.
you. I tried to told
I
you.
will go cut on my little Casio organ and I will hum a Negro spiritual in the old deacon voice.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
You want to anyway. It's you craving it in your spirit.
I'm about to smoke this joint and yep, sure is.
Mm. Go
Y'all
ahead,
know y'all a whole mess. Y'all know y'all
Bishop.
a whole
Smoke
mess.
one.
Yeah, you damn right. Bishop smoke
Bishop
all
smoke
the way.
too. Bishop smoke too.
Right.
And you
Bishop
Why
gotta
not?
smoke.
smoke one. You gotta smoke one for me.
I ain't smoking no
Bishop smoke.
cigarettes.
They said that
Hey sis, you hear they got
marijuana
a
might help me.
Hey,
Huh?
it sure will, especially if it's in edibles. You ain't got to smoke it.
but hold up. Y'all worry about weed and we out of tampons.
Hey,
What? I
that
don't
sound
use
personal.
tampons.
It don't
What?
matter. Tampons
They
and
out of
pads.
pads and tampons.
So that means if somebody leaking or if you just yeah, I don't. I'm
I
just saying
just
though. But
gonna
this
wear
me
that.
and the other.
They
I
gonna be
just
out
said
of
to get me
diapers
some
and that.
depends. I'm gonna be up in there in the pins, getting all the pin bags.
Oh no, you get up out of diapers, you're gonna have some problems. Trust me.
take a bunch of
If they, no,
I don't
sis,
even walking around looking like who was that? Martin Lawrence when he was in that big ass pamper.
let me
Shoot.
tell you something. If they do that, the women around this country will fucking riot. You thought January 6th
Oh,
riot
trust me,
was something?
me and Cislo and Sis gonna be right
You
there.
thought the January
Right.
6th joints was off the chain.
Trust me, I would riot for my tampons.
And like I
Uh,
said,
I ain't gonna ride for the tampons.
no,
I ain't
I'm
down.
talking about when you.
But
I be
next
Mm.
thing
out
you
there.
know, they're gonna be out of baby diapers. They out of formula. This the end. I'm telling you. They said
It wasn't. They had clothes diapers back in the day. You had diapers all you need.
the Bible says, "Woe unto them that give suck in those days." The last days are here. The last days are here. Perilous times shall come. There's gonna be times where we won't be able to eat, where we won't be able to buy or sell food.
We doing that now.
Well, exactly. Where things are gonna become few and far between. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. Folk,
and
family killing
and
family.
then it's gonna, yeah, mother against daughter, father against son.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
it's gonna
yeah,
be
right.
a time where you're gonna be able not be able to buy or sell without taking on the mark of the beast. It's just all kind of things that are happening, and they're prevalent more and more. And then wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes and diverse natural disasters,
Yeah, so
pestilence on the land, things that diseases that people have never heard of, killing masses of people. We got all of that going on.
it's
And if
going
that
on.
don't tell you anything else, it says to whoever your savior is, whoever
So
your
you better
maker
pray
is,
to him.
you better get a relationship with them real quick.
So you gonna learn today.
Yeah.
You gonna learn that. You gonna learn today, and whatever that day is. Boy, this is that you don't want to get caught with your drawers down. You rather get caught with a pair of drawers. At least in your hand or on. You don't want to get caught with your drawers down. That's the thing. That means that don't get your ass caught up because you thinking, oh, you got about a week worth of food. The shit that's about to go down might keep your monkey ass in the house for about a couple of months or so.
Now,
That ain't gonna work.
the food.
That ain't gonna work because 8 weeks of conflict and only 1 week worth of damn storage, supplies, and foods. Sound like somebody gonna turn savage real quick.
Gas prices, you can't even go. People not even gonna be able to get to work. Like you can't even get
What
to your
work?
job.
But what
The
job?
people that the people that do have jobs, it's gonna
No, I
be
mean, what job are they gonna
and
have? What do you
then
have to do?
it's like um
If the truckers
like
stop moving, ain't nobody producing nothing.
uh,
And they already on the edge of that. At $9 a motherfucking goddamn gallon, $1,000 per way each way on a trip, and you only paying me $2-3 a mile. Come on, man, this shit about to get shut down. Ain't nobody about to get nothing. No toilet paper, no food, no baby diapers, no nothing. If the truckers gotta hurt, we gotta hurt. That's transportation. They know what they doing. They want everybody because they want us like with them folks. And I didn't mean to cut you off with them folks that they've been doing it in the Uvalde will help us. Or what are you gonna do about it? We're depending on the same people that's doing this shit.
Distractions going on.
We're depending on the same people that's causing this shit. That don't add up to me.
Did you send sis that link about that one chick that was talking about what they
Oh,
what they push?
oh yeah, no, Tanya had. I
Yeah.
think you talking about the one with the Uvalde, the mama or
The black chick that was going off talking about the reform bill or some bill that Biden them trying to push or about to push where they taking away our
Oh, that was something I got for Instagram.
Okay, did you?
Motherfuckers coming out. No, I thought I did. I think I might have said, but no, for real, man, y'all. Everything Sislo just said to y'all, I hope y'all listen because I'm gonna verify exactly what she just said. If you ain't paying attention, and I'm gonna say it one more time. If you don't understand that over 78% of all house, it didn't say some, it didn't say most, it didn't say a little, it didn't say a corner or a quarter. It said 78% of all household goods are shipped by who? Exactly. Ain't nobody out here trying to be playing games with these people, man. We got to get back to community for real. So it's like I'm talking about, like, you remember how y'all was young when we were younger? We had to when we was in science class. You had to grab one of them beans and plant it, and in the soil and watch it grow over the time. Through the cup or whatever while you was in class. That's what the hell we gonna have to get back to. And I mean, I'm talking about sooner than later.
mm-hmm.
Because the grocery stores ain't gonna be able to hold all the food for everybody that's gonna be hungry. Because some of us got some big appetites.
Yeah, and the free bank's gonna run out of food.
They already ran out of food
They said that they have a shortage. So
in the
if
food
you all
banks.
know any, I got somebody that's coming on. I got a car too. She's going to be coming on to talk about disaster prep.
Damn right. And
And she's going to talk about disaster preparation and food preparation. You're getting your dried beans and your canned foods and your, learn how to can your stuff and how to store your food and all this other kind of stuff. What should be in your emergency survival kit in case of a natural disaster. Um, how to be prepared and all the other things or whatever. But I'm not kidding. If I had a way to purchase land,
Mm.
put me with a home on it around it, or be able to purchase enough land to be able to put me a mobile home in.
You know what? It should be
All
like
it take
a
is
bunch of
all it
us.
take is a lot. A lot of people don't
Yeah.
understand.
Well,
All it
it
takes is
takes a
just a
lot
little bitty
if
lot. No, I'm talking
you
about a lot, like a little school, like a square lot. Like you know how
right.
like a
I
park.
know, but I'm saying to you, if you have like acreage, your
Oh yeah,
land can be used
yeah.
as
It'd be
your
nice if a
your
bunch of us.
land can be used as your collateral for you to get it. You get a mobile home on there for
You
nothing. I
better come
mean,
on
for
to the south then, sir.
yeah.
We should pull some money together.
I
And
swear, y'all, listen. While you playing,
I'm damn
if we can,
serious.
I'm so serious because I mean, I would farm my own land. I am not lying. Grow our own foods. Live as a
Keep going.
community, and then the first thing I would do, sis, is get solar panels,
All that
windmills, all of
already.
that stuff, and get your own. And see that you get windmills and solar panels and stuff like that. The power company end up paying you money.
Yeah, it was a
Yep.
kickback.
They paying you money. And so my thing is to do all of that. Get the there's a black man that created a water filtration system.
Oh, you talking about one brother from the ex Air Force brother that they tried to sabotage his shit?
Hmm.
He had to go back in and redesign it because the
Yeah.
motherfuckers that went up in there, that was some government motherfucker. They knew exactly what they was doing. Because when he said the only way somebody dismantled this, it had to be somebody that exactly had access to my schematics. Nobody else had access to his shit but who? Man, you ex Air Force, bro.
But the people that he patented it to,
And they sent some
we
agents in to dislodge to sabotage and shit, but it didn't work because it made him go
see
back
this
in
the
the lab.
thing. Whenever you patent your stuff, you have to send it to the government for them to patent it, right?
Exactly.
So the only people that have the blueprints to whatever you do
It's the
is
patent office. It's
you
the
and the
office.
patent office. That's it.
Exactly.
But let me tell you another way. Y'all got to get help too. It's called a poor man's copyright, and you know how to do that. The
Yeah.
poor man's copyright is you whatever your idea is or whatever,
Mail it to
you
yourself.
mail it to yourself and never open it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did speak with a business attorney in regards to that. You can do that as a temporary.
Yeah,
A
it's
temporary, but you
You still need to
still
go through this
that's an
step.
extra way because people can say, "Oh, well, yeah, this is," and they backdate their stuff, and well, I got proof right here because this postmark on
Yep.
this seal envelope,
Well,
and your
that's
envelope.
like I took law classes, like 2 years of law. I ain't no lawyer or nothing, but I took 2 years of law classes when I was in college, and
yeah.
just like what you're saying, another thing like they look at is if, like, let's say Sislo, that's you've been using Miss Sislo newsworthy news all the time on your YouTube channel. Somebody just all of a sudden just create something by that name. Another thing they go by is they go all the way back to how far can you show proof
Mm,
that you've been using this name.
exactly.
So
But
they
that's a
use
trademark.
that they use
Mhm.
that too.
Because if your shit ain't trademarked, somebody else can go in there and take your name.
Absolutely.
They
Like
they can try.
even
They can
if you
try, but
were
I'm
to
telling
go,
you, if you can prove that you had that name for a long time, and way before
Right.
this company did it, you can still win that way too.
Well,
Trust me.
yeah, yeah, you can.
Even if you go to your
But it is
local
best to have it trademarked so you wouldn't have to go through all that.
right, but even if you were to go to your local offices and assume
Hmm.
your name,
Yeah.
doing your DBA, you're doing
Yeah.
Yep.
business as or whatever, and establish even a banking account doing business as or whatever. You
Yep.
can use your social security number as a temporary EIN or whatever the case may be, and do that.
That shit's free. Go
Well,
to the
see,
bank. This.
EIN is free. To
Yeah.
get the LLC, that does cost, but not too much if you know what you're doing. But
Mm.
Depending
I
on your
got the
state. Depending
LLC.
on
But
I
your
got
see, a
my
state.
lot of people don't
EIN.
know
I
how
got
to
all that.
get EIN, articles of
I'ma
incorporation.
let you know this. I
A
I
know how to
lot
do
of
set
that
that.
all
stuff,
of that.
people don't know how to do all that stuff. But see, by me
I
doing
do.
grant writing and stuff, you do, but a lot of other people don't know. But see,
A
that's
And
lot of
if
people
you
why.
need the
don't.
shit
Listen,
notarized,
y'all.
I know how to do
Listen,
that
I'm
too.
serious about this. My baby, my daughter is talking about moving to Texas. Actually, my middle daughter. I'm serious about, and then my oldest daughter, just look at her post, Tanya, from a
Mhm.
few days ago. She was like, I wish I could go find a way to live off grid and find some land. And I was like, take me with you. If we could actually get
Go to the south.
together, listen, did you see that? I think it was in Texas. Did you see that black guy that was, I think he was a hairstylist for many years. And what he did was him and his family got together and he built an estate.
Mhm. Oh, you talking about the one with the oh, you talking about the
You know
family?
the one that
The
has a
whole
big
family
family?
lived,
Yeah, I
but
saw that
They
everybody
got like
got
about
their
they got like
own.
a 10,000
Yeah, I
square
saw
foot
that
home or
show
some
like 2
shit.
Yes,
weeks
and they
ago.
all got their own
The
entryways. They
They
family
all
all
just
got
got
like
their
everything,
own
and
wing.
they
wife,
got their own way.
husband,
And
the
and
That's
not
what
cousin.
I've
only
been
that,
talking about doing.
and
Yeah.
they
I've been
put
talking about that for
all of their
I've
years.
been talking
resources
about that shit
together.
since I was younger,
A
but
big,
I ain't
like about a hundred
never.
acres or some shit like that, or like
Yep,
a
and they
thousand acres or
all
some
put
shit.
their
Like about a
resources
thousand acres
Especially,
or
together.
some
but
shit.
see, you gotta have a family for that shit. The
Yep.
family I come from,
Well, he
first of
built it.
all,
He built
first of
it, and
all,
then
you
what
can't have
happened?
He
everybody's
cooking shit.
family shit.
First off, it don't necessarily family don't necessarily have to be blood.
Exactly.
I know that, but I'm
Exactly.
saying in that situation, that's what they did. In my situation, I could never, not with mine. No, I could
Oh
probably
hell
do
No,
no.
but that's with them. But I'm
maybe two
saying my
family
family
members,
is right
but
here. Who I'm talking to, my family is somebody that's willing. And see, let me tell you, everybody don't have a lot of
I know that's
finances.
right.
Everybody
We
don't have
don't.
a lot of finances, but just like a baby girl know about this and EINs and all this. T know about filing claims and insurance and all this other stuff and cake baking and
That too.
getting your LLCs. Bruh is a maintenance person. I know how to do certain things in the medical field and
More the
get
maintenance, all that shit,
resources
landscaping, all that.
resources, all of that. So it's like when you have someone like that and you come together with your resources, and then everybody put
Make it community.
all of
They
their
got grants for land.
right, but they get their all their finances and stuff in a pot or whatever. Like, I mean, paying yourself, obviously, even if it's nothing but a couple of few $100 out of whatever your income is, to give yourself something for your own amenities, but putting the rest of it in and then dispersing that evenly through everybody where everybody got it and the house is paid for.
you just
So
gotta see. Then you gotta deal with people like, is everybody gonna pay their portion?
Well, that's
everybody,
what
I
you
the
remember
got.
whole
times
Well,
point of
see,
it
here,
people.
is
I remember
everybody.
times I was staying people in houses, and I remember plenty of times people didn't have their money.
When you doing
They didn't
something
have
like
their
that,
rent.
it's
They didn't have their
completely
yeah,
shit on the
different.
light
actually,
bill. They didn't have their shit. I'm like, and everybody in the house scrambling together trying to pay all the bills. I'm like,
Everybody pay, and then guess
No,
what? For the
my
ones that
thing.
can't work or whatever, the ones that have smaller children that can work, go to work, and the ones that can't work, babysit. That's how they come together. I mean, it's
My
doable
thing.
if you got the right people that you're doing it with, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about for people that are willing. I ain't talking about the ones you got to convince to do right because they ain't
Right.
willing. I'm talking
uh,
about the people that are willing to
if I can
do.
stay in a big mansion like that, and everybody had their own wing, and
Honestly,
everybody
I'm
Everybody
I
trying to
wouldn't
tell
want
shares.
to do a
Everybody
mansion.
like
not
literally
only
shares
that,
the
babe,
No,
bills and
honestly, I
it
wouldn't
don't have
even
to
do
be
a
a match.
mansion. I would say everybody has.
Then-
I would want everybody to have their own plot of land, so you can
Right.
do whatever you want with your
I'm talking.
own
That's
plot
what
of
I'm
land.
talking
right.
about. You got acreage.
Yeah,
Okay, let's say we all got together and we just said, Skippy,
100 acres.
we're gonna get 100 acres. Okay, it's three of us on here.
And I
So
put my
all
house on this section
oh no,
of the
not
acre.
listen. You got 30 acres of land that's for you. Everybody on here got 30 acres, and then the other 10 will go to building us building storage or a store or something like that where we are growing our fruit,
Take my
our
own.
food, canning, making our so we got a store where we can sell your baked goods, our
You got
canned
100
goods,
acres.
or whatever.
Don't you-
Then we got 30 acres each where not only we can never sell it,
and
we can only pass it down.
I
So
don't
we
even
can
need that many
one
yes
acres.
you
thing I
do.
love about.
Yes
Hold
you
on,
do. You know why you
understand.
do?
One
Because
thing
you
you
got
do have to
grandkids. You
yeah,
got
one thing
kids.
understand. Country acres is completely different
Different.
than city acres.
Yeah.
So when you got 30 goddamn country acres,
Well, you got some lot of acres.
dude,
But
when
see,
you
my
talking about
thing is
100 acres, that's a whole town.
just
That's
because
a
you have all
town.
these acres don't necessarily mean your kids want to be there. They
They
might
don't
want to
have to
be
be
out of
there.
town. They
Your
might want
kids
to
don't
be living in another city.
People generate
you
Um,
don't they don't have to be there. You gonna have generations.
called a 508.
But
It's
they
that's
can
what I'm
all
saying.
never
I take my
sell the
own
land.
acres. I would take my own acres and build my properties on my acres. That's what I'm saying.
But
Right.
see,
I
if
would
you
rather
don't
do
want
that
30
than
acres,
share a house. That's what I would rather do that than I would
Yes,
rather go in
that's what
on
we all
acreage.
saying.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
would
we
rather
all
no,
go in
saying.
on
I ain't
acreage
sharing no
than
damn
go
house.
in
Yeah, that's
on.
what we
I
all
don't care
saying.
how big the house is.
Now,
That's
no,
what
no,
we're
wait,
all
now, wait,
saying.
I've
hold
stayed
on.
with roommates before, and
If
I
we
Right.
had
No,
don't
no,
a
want
no.
to do that
whole
again.
big, say like we had a whole big grand house where everybody would come and meet.
Yeah, for
And
like the
people,
dinners and the holidays, and that's different.
yeah,
That's what that 10 acres is for. That's enough.
but
30, 30, 30. That 10 acres is for a
to live
community
in one big
place.
old 10,000, I don't give a damn
No,
if it is a 10,000 square mansion.
No,
I'm
I
not,
want
I
no,
my
want
own
my own. So
space.
sometimes I like to just walk around the house and just be
butt
like,
ass naked.
I know that's
yeah.
right.
But this is what I'm saying. Y'all, okay, check this out. Y'all watch Queen Sugar, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so you know how Queen Sugar pretty much they all come together and they are all the sugar cane growers or whatever come together and they work together to support one another in that sugarcane industry, right? So it would be similar to that with what I'm talking about.
But
We're
no,
they weren't
all
like
I
all
get what you're
on
saying.
one. They
we
weren't
can
like all
accomplish
living together,
more.
and they weren't
We
Yeah,
can
all like on
we
no
can
acres.
accomplish more. We could get a larger loan and everything else with the three
But
yep,
of
see,
us
Queen Sugar
you
wasn't.
combined
can.
They didn't
together.
like live on all
Co-op.
1 acres and share acres. Queen
No,
Sugar,
that's
it
right.
was
No,
like
okay. I'm talking about the
everybody had their
concept.
own like
I'm
homes
talking
away
about
from.
right. We still talking about our separate homes.
Yeah,
Get that out your mind.
I
The
know with the
the
10 acres you're
mansion
talking
thing,
about.
we ain't talking about the mansion thing. We forget that. What I'm saying, this is what I said. We get 100 acres between the three of us. We acquire 100 acres of land. 30 is allocated to each person. 10 acres of land is for a community center, a store, or somewhere for us to have businesses. Whether
Livestock.
right, not just no, the livestock and
I
all
ain't
that is
dealing
on
with
your
no
own.
damn livestock.
Your livestock and
Okay,
stuff
well,
like
fuck
that
It's
that.
is
like
on your
basically your 10 acres is like
personal
your
land.
town.
Your 10 acres of land is for commercial purposes, whatever we
It's the
decide to do
town.
with that. Right.
The 10
It's
acres is the town.
our area.
Oh yeah, that's about to
Didn't
be a
I just tell
multi-million
you?
dollar
Right.
lottery. I
Okay,
want that horse. They gonna make
again,
them horse
when you
Tyler
racing.
have
Perry,
100,
Tyler
when
Perry
you
Studios. He got a
okay,
whole city
Yep.
exactly when
And
on
you
that
have
line.
300 acres. Well, no.
country acres is
It's different.
completely different. So
Yeah.
Well, he
when
got
you have
300 acres.
100 country acres, you have a town. So you can build a hospital, a school, a church, a grocery
All kinds of
store, or
Right.
a strip mall, whatever it is you want to do, because you
Got to have
have
a funeral home.
a
Don't
whole
give a damn.
town. You can name that shit whatever you want.
Got to have a funeral home though. I don't give a damn.
Me and my sister have
Lord,
been
you so
talking. Of course, you got to have a
Okay.
funeral home because you can have
I
your own
wouldn't
goddamn
even want.
cemetery.
Okay, I ain't even talking y'all. Now y'all going a whole nother direction. My
I
whole
was
thing
just
is
having fun. Come on now.
right. My thing is to have that 30 acres so that we will have something to pass on generation to generation. But it would be the collaborate of the three of us, the hood table hood. It's our hood. Just we own it. We own that 30 acres of land each, but we bought it. We purchased it together. We agree that we cannot sell the property. You can't sublet it to anyone or anything like that. It's your property, those 30 acres. Some of us might want to have cattle, livestock. Some of us might want to farm the land. Some of us might want to do something altogether different, but the only way we are able to do anything is to our own family members. Cameron, your other baby, Ace, they all have somewhere they will always be able to call home because Casa La Hood Table owns property in Southern Texas. Well, I'm just saying, whatever.
Anywhere,
And the
man.
same thing
Mississippi.
and the
Mhm.
same thing with the smoker lots. The smoker lots got their own lot where they can grow. They can grow.
Yeah, ain't gonna go down like that.
They can do their cannabis
Yes,
businesses and all
sir.
this, that, and the other.
The lemon pepper steppers.
The
Yes,
lemon
sir.
pepper.
With the
There
lemon
you
pepper
go.
steppers. Yes,
You
sir.
feel me
Cause
now?
I'm gonna have my restaurant on my
Right.
yeah, I want my restaurant
I'll
like
give
it's
you
Exactly.
gonna be
your
on my property.
Well,
restaurant. I'll give you
our
your restaurant, and
restaurant,
I'll sell my
sis,
cakes at your
our
restaurant.
restaurant and all of that stuff is in our 10 acres. That's gonna be on our commercial side. Because the
Yeah.
private side gonna stay private, but we can guess what? We can
Ten
still
acres.
put
Really, I
we
see.
can
So I
Yeah.
still
don't
make
know.
we
Yeah.
can
10
make
acres.
our own community of homes,
I can live on
putting
5 acres. Take it up to
modular
4.
homes or whatever on the property, building modular homes or whatever. But the only thing
You got to pay
is that
taxes on each building.
we
Yeah.
have to keep it within the family. Or,
Yeah.
we cannot buy it, we cannot sell it.
What you know about a 508?
I got to look it up. I don't know what a 508 is.
Well, I'll just say this. What you're speaking on
It's basically
is
we
what a
got
508 will produce to make sure that no one can sell that for over 1,000 years to come.
Mm.
yep.
This is the most powerfulest church on the planet. The Vatican uses it. Let's just say that. And you got to
Yeah.
know somebody that knows how
And
to
see,
set the
that's one
system.
thing with the Vatican. The Vatican, they own their own banks,
Right.
They their
hospitals,
own city.
But
everything.
they're
They are
using a
their own.
508 though, sis.
They
What I
are their
just said
own.
to
That's
you.
the whole Catholicism is built around the Vatican. Period.
Yep.
Period.
It is. Oh my
That's
God. It is.
They
It
that's
is.
it.
they use the
Catholicism is
508.
built.
It
Exactly.
is.
That's
It
why
is.
they are
Because
so
it is.
wealthy. That's
When
why
you
they're
go
so
back to the
wealthy.
Vikings and all that shit, oh yeah, that's what all that battle, the Protestants,
Fuck
Catholics,
all
all
them
that bullshit.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
They
it was
didn't
built on
come
that
into
bullshit.
power
Yep.
until they took over the last battle of Granada over in Spain because that was the end
Yep.
of the rule of the Moors in 1492. Other than that, man, fuck them damn
They was
Catholics.
battling hard
Okay,
with that.
Isabella and Ferdinand, funky ass. Fuck them people, man. They need to go ahead and run this
listen,
shit
stop
before they
being
get
so
wiped the fuck out.
violent, bro.
I'm
Stop
sorry,
being
I'm
so
just saying, my
violent.
bad. My bad. But
But
damn, I
here's the
mean,
thing. Here's the thing. You could draw more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. It's gonna be some of the very same people that you need to rub elbows with in order to accomplish and get the things that you want.
oh, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, so you gotta, like, hey, you could be wise and not be risky. I mean, that's
I
what
just
we are there
like
for.
them
But my
people.
whole point
They're the
is,
devil.
it's like we are sitting here envisioning something or dreaming about something, it's going to take that same community of people to be able to learn and trust each other in order to be able to invest and do things like this. But this is what we as an African American community need to do. And that's like other people can do it amongst each other, but we can't. But we got to overcome that and be able to acquire our own land, provide our own goods and services, make our own natural resources or what have you, and make it happen for ourselves. Other than that, we are going to be the contributors to our own demise. Seriously.
Exactly. So
I
shit.
really need to get with you because I've been looking at grants
Okay.
and just different kind of grants and being in Texas and just putting that stuff together.
You can get it. Let me tell you something. You can get a
It's
grant from somebody to buy you a tractor trailer if you can
yep,
prove that it fits their profile, if it fits the guidelines.
yep, you sure can. You sure can. So
You can get somebody to pay your rent for 1,000,000 years if you can prove to them that you are using your house to benefit the community in some type of way. I
you
mean,
sure
it
can.
depends on all your
They
the
got
way
it for
you
homelessness. They got it for homelessness. If you want to do something about home, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to get with you on that because my thing is more putting it the thoughts that I have in my head into words, which I can
right.
put them into words, but
Oh,
make them.
girl, I'm colorful with words. So, and here's another thing. The other thing is that the things that we are talking about doing right now, we are able to do if we were, but like I said, it takes a conglomerate of people that are like-minded and are willing to put in the work. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of
Yep,
put up burning the night oil, just like it's going to take some people working at farmland and this, that, and the other. But guess what? If you could, just like, bro, you know how they say, okay, you go you I mean, you probably, well, about if they say, okay, all we want you to do is to be a property manager, this, that, and the other, and you can stay rent free. Well, guess what?
no,
Listen, this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Like, you heard of that happening in certain instances. If someone,
100%.
right. So if it's the same thing. You might need some people to work your land, and they may not
Do
be
it for
able to,
them.
and they
That
may
has to
not be able
we
to,
talked about that.
they may
And
not
there's
be able.
plenty of people that want to do that. There's plenty
Right,
of
and
good,
they may
honest
not,
people.
exactly. They may not be able to. I don't care if they are foreigners. I don't care who they are. If they're willing to get through the blood, sweat, and tears, then that's who we need. So if you got people that are willing to, by the sweat of their brows, till your land and work that land or whatever. Okay, so maybe they can't pay $1,100 a month for rent, but maybe they can pay $500 and work that land for uh, um, 40 hours a month. You see what I'm saying? And do
Barter,
it, and do it with integrity. You said, is what did you say? Barter? Is that what you
it's a whole
said?
bar. Yep, a
That's
barter
exactly
system.
Barter,
what.
A
barter
barter.
and trade. That's what it's all
Because we all
about.
barter in time.
Barter
So
and trade, exactly.
so
But
why are we not bartering trade?
that's how you get a company. Do you understand that back in the biblical days, the way that people survived and the way that
Yep,
they took care of the community is that everybody, when it was harvest time, everybody bought their 10%
there it
to the
Hey,
is.
where
hey,
to the warehouse, whether it was a 10% of their calf or
They
whatever they
harvest.
harvested or
Whatever.
whatever they harvested or whatever they brought it, and it was for the widows to separate. And that's how they fed the widows, that's how they fed the motherless children, or the fatherless children, and what have you. They came and they bartered, and here you get, I need some flour, here's some meal, you need cotton to make your kids some clothes, and here's a calf. That's where that's what happened. how we got to get together to work. But we have to have that mentality and not think, oh, I ain't giving nobody nothing for nothing.
How
You know,
you
it ain't
think how you think Methuselah survived 9.6
900.
centuries?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what you just said.
900. Was it 930?
No, he was 9.6 plus.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to smell what 1,000-year-old ass smell like.
You
He
know
was
what?
close. But no,
You're
keep it going.
you so freaking poetic. You hear me?
Every
But
time.
I'm just saying that's what we have to do. We gotta come together and be able to barter trade. And most of all, we got to be able to work together. You can draw more bees with honey than you can with vinegar, and that's for real. And I would just love to see for some of us to get together, just like this is how it starts.
Long as y'all got some weed around, I'm done.
You're so silly. Well, grow your own.
I'm working on it.
Grow your own.
I'm
Like,
in
see, here
Texas.
in Michigan, in Michigan, it's legal to grow. You
I'm
can
in
get a
Texas.
We can
That'll
do
make me.
hemp.
you
I'm
We
can
can
in
do
get a
Texas.
hemp.
That'll make me an
you
outlaw.
can get a license. You can get a license to
And
okay, but
see,
listen,
that's what my sister
you
told
only
me.
outlaw.
Yeah, my sister-in-law.
Actually, my
Is,
sister actually
actual
has been going to
with her
school in
dusty hair.
Chicago. The one that I know that you probably related to her.
What's her
Um,
name?
Alicia Wilson.
well, yeah, Alicia Wilson or Smith, actually, depending on what side of the
That
family.
heifer name
I can't
Alicia
remember, but
Wilson.
she
How
did
she
say,
look?
She a little,
"Hi,
little
yo."
big head heifer, little square big
They was
head.
just up there. She a stud,
She know what it is.
I had to see her.
Yeah.
No, that
but
ain't the
I
same.
think yeah, cause she related
Her
to them
daddy named
Smiths.
Malcolm.
Well, depending on what, yeah, her daddy's side
Okay,
is
her
the
daddy named
Smiths.
Malcolm.
Mm.
I know her mama's the Wilson and a bunch of other. But I was telling her about you, which she knows what your last name is, and she did say that they had some of them. She do got some of them cousins. Yeah, they miss some.
Yeah, them
So,
niggas related. All of them.
which yeah,
And Michigan City is so small.
Like
very.
I said,
I
It
know
is
you. I bet you
so
know every
small,
single person that I do
I'm
know.
related, yo, and I'm related on both sides of my family there. So it's like my mom's side and my dad's side, and they are very large.
Exactly. So I
So
know you
like
know the people I know.
I got Dukes, Gilberts, Andersons, all them on one side. Then on the other side, I got Paynes, Parchment,
See?
Parker, Smith,
Yep.
Metcalf.
Yep.
Um,
I know y'all related.
oh
I
my
know
God,
y'all related.
it's so many of us. I mean, it's oh my God, and it's so many of us, and I'm so deeply related that some of my family on my mother's side got kids with some of the
Yep.
people on my daddy's side, but
I
I'm
believe it.
related and they're not.
Yeah, I can believe it because just by listening to them and when she be talking, yeah, sure do. Yep, I know you. I know you know that. I know y'all know all these.
Oh yeah, I probably know all of them.
But
And
she's going to
if
school.
nothing else, I went to school with a lot of them.
Oh, I
And
know
I
you did. From
yeah.
Corley. Yep.
Oh yeah, I know some. Peter Corley is one of my friends on Facebook. Angela Corley was one of my friends in high school. It's Philip Corley. We
Oh,
friends on Facebook. I know a lot of Corleys.
oh, you know some Hodges that live up there actually. Ursuline. Well, she
That
would have
one.
been a Corley. Actually, her last name was Corley at the time. Uh, Janet's last name is Hodges.
Okay, the Stevens. Whatever them
But
Yeah, I have Stevens as Stevens as a cousin of mine, Lisa Stevens. She's but she's married now. But she was
ain't that BJ and them?
her mom.
Christine, what's Christine's last name? She's not born no.
Actually, no, I don't even think because mom married and I think she married into a court. I don't know what her last name is.
So okay, so where the Stevens come in at?
That's what her last name was because that's what mom's last name used to be at one time.
Okay, so why the fuck did
and then she married Corley?
And then what the hell?
Like I said, like she just explained to you how Michigan City is when they raw
ass shit.
God damn it.
It's
D-
little. And see what happened with Michigan. Like check this out.
Omaha.
My
Yeah,
dad worked.
Omaha. Wake your punk ass up. Ty, look.
Um, my dad worked
How
for
you got
American
a
Cyanide, right? Cyanamide. My dad was the first African American full time worker that worked for that company. Back in those days, he came out of the military and got a good job there. Back in those days, they didn't hire black people in those companies, and they definitely didn't hire them full time. My dad was the first full time worker at that company, so it's like in Michigan City got a lot of
Mhm.
firsts.
They
Mhm.
got a lot of racist ass bullshit. Call it what
It's
call
back
a spade
home.
a spade, man.
It's
Okay,
Omaha.
spade.
I made some
That's
homemade
some
cookies,
Omaha,
y'all.
Nebraska, North Omaha, South Omaha, packing
What
house,
kind of cookie is
nigga
that?
shit.
Homemade peanut butter cookies.
Look at
I
it.
thought
She
about.
You
just
ought to be
don't
shaming yourself.
know.
You ain't gonna offer. I'm 1,000
I
miles
made
away.
a
You know what?
whole cookie jar full.
I ain't gonna even say that. I was
That's
about
your
to
first
Yes.
say,
time using it.
Yep. This was
okay,
given to me by my godmom. It was a housewarming present.
I'm
that's
just
nice. But you know
mad,
what? You should.
and
You
she's
can
Last
you
night,
can
smacking.
stayed
saran
up
wrap some
all night
cookies.
last night making
She's
cookies.
Cookies can stay fresh in the mail for a couple of days at least. I mean, you
They
could
got
send
cookie
some, but that's
boxes.
okay. That's
She's
all right. Don't worry
smacking.
about it.
Ain't it pretty though?
You ain't stingy. You stingy.
She's
You
smacking
stingy
y'all.
as
My
hell.
son been over here smashing.
That's why that cookie jar loaded. You
I had
stingy.
thought about making some peanut butter cookies too.
I'm
Man, let me
upset.
tell y'all something. I made a caramel cake the other day, right?
Ooh.
Girl, that
When I
sounds
when
good,
I
but
when I
gassy.
tell y'all that, and I make all my
I love
caramel and
caramel cake.
everything from scratch. When I tell you, baby,
Mhm.
That sounds
that
like
was the
a gassy.
that was the best caramel I made in a while. It came out smooth,
Mhm.
buttery, and creamy,
I
and
love caramel cake.
Yeah.
I
girl,
ain't made some on
Tanya,
a long
Tanya,
time.
I'm gonna ship you some of my caramel.
I
Okay,
love
why
Oh,
you you
caramel
gonna
cake.
like
you
really?
saying nigga shit. That's what I be.
And
That's
my peanut
exactly
butter cookies
what I
are
be saying.
homemade.
No, listen, I
They are called
gotta
double
send
peanut
y'all.
butter, double
The
peanut butter
reason why I said that is because she baking. I want her to try it on one of her cakes. But I'm
Terrible.
going to send.
I,
Listen, y'all. I'm gonna send y'all. I make my own seasoning too.
Oh yeah,
Find out
me
that
how much.
too.
Find out how much it costs, and then just let me know. Then that way you can send it. All you gotta do is bake it. Get it right.
Oh,
Get on
I'm
my
a
nerves.
actually, I gotta finish putting it together,
You get
but
on
I've
my
been
nerves.
working on something. I've been working on my ice cream
Why she
cheesecake,
trolling the land?
and it's
Oh,
not
that
ooh,
like
sounds
ice cream
good.
cheesecake.
That sounds
Ooh,
so freaking
yeah,
good.
because it's actually how I'm doing it.
And it will get
It's
you good
it's
and
ooh,
gonna
gassy,
be ice cream.
even though
See, you know
even if
what?
you're not lactose.
You cannot turn me on while you turning me off.
ooh,
Would
that
you
sounds
stop?
so good.
When I
Ice
I'm
finish it,
talking
I'm gonna
about,
take a picture of it
but it
because
You
I'm
will
gonna
thinking
put
make
I'm
like
gonna
me
do
some
a
gassy.
buttercream.
pecans? You gonna put nuts on there like pecans or something? Or
It's up to
No,
you. It's
what
by
you think?
customer
What I
request. You
think
do
what
that.
you think how you might have it envisioned is completely different how I have
and
it
some
envisioned.
caramel and some caramel.
But yes, I can actually do that. That's why I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, because how I have this envision in my head, I don't think anybody's gonna expect it like that.
Well, keep it to yourself till you make it.
Yeah, I
Ain't
just got to
nobody
finish
worried
putting it
about them
together.
stealing them. Motherfuckers already stealing shit.
Exactly. It seemed like damn near every idea I done had, I find someplace
They
else.
ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Wow, them double peanut butter cookies that I make.
See, there you go.
You
Always
know
bragging on about them
peanut butter, like
doggone
regular
dusty
like
cookies.
peanut butter.
I really had thought about
But,
making some peanut butter cookies, like real talk.
but you know what, soul sister, sis love?
Mm.
What up, though?
You were right about some things right there.
Man,
What you talking about?
Yeah,
How about that?
we gotta get it together, bro. I'm telling
No,
you,
that's real shit though. I'm with you on that. I've been on that
I'm
shit. I've been on that
serious.
shit half of my life. So I had to teach my older brothers that them niggas are still trying. I love them. I love them dearly. Even my heavenly brother that he may be listening with his crusty. That's still my big
You
brother.
know what?
Point is that I've always said, family estate.
Right here.
Family estate keep the headache away, man. Come on, bro. I ain't worried about what the hell y'all doing on your plot of land. Leave me at mine. Like I said, when I ran into you know what's so funny about that? This scenario I'm about to explain to y'all real quick here. There was this family that we had delivered some you know, they was kind. They were we thought they were some old clear people. But they come to be some good old melanated, good old backwood country black folk. We delivered some of them brothers growth. They didn't have they family didn't had a family trucking business since 1973.
Wow.
Well, come to find out, after what we seen, what I thought was what I thought, he said, nah, bro. I worked with one of the sons, or the grandson, right? And when he found out that what I was talking to him about, he said, yeah, that's my family, bam, boom, boom, boom. That's my nana, my bam, boom, bam, boom, boom. We've been cool ever since. And that's been all early since this week, make a long story short. He broke it down. When I say he broke it down, he said, nah, bro, what you seen was 100 acres up front. That's what y'all delivered to me when you went back down to my uncle's house. He said, but after that cattle guard, he said that's where the canopy in the up above in ground pool that we got. He said, yeah, that's for the family. That's where we all meet up at in the middle. He said, but you could have went back further. He said that goes all the way back. I was like, good Lord. He said, man, this shit. He said, man, we've been had this, man. He said he showed me the geography of when it was straight sticks. And this is a younger man. He probably in his early 30s, but it's like, you know, when I say the inner sticks, until they cleared it out, made all over them years. And what
Mhm.
you were speaking on, that's what they did. Because the granddad, and guess what? The house that we thought was abandoned on was the man that was the mastermind behind the whole plan. He was sitting up there in the house, chilling.
Mm.
Him and his wife. And then the grandson is across the thing because he like, you know, he ex-military, like guns, and he want to keep it fun. And then the other uncle, he one of them old backwoods uncle, you know, one of the ones that catch a rattlesnake. He'll catch a rattlesnake with a snake in his hand. No, he'll catch a rattlesnake with a rat in his hand. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And he looked like he ain't nothing. He looked like he Snoop Dogg skinny, but
Hmm.
he was trained and ready to go. And then we met the that was actually the oldest son that took over the company. That's his uncle. And I'm starting to find out the more that I talk to these brothers, the more they related to probably every other big family there, yep, that's my cousin too. Or who about this cat I met? Yep, that's my cousin too. That's on my nana side. Yep, that's my cousin too. That's on my pawpaw side. Yep,
You
yep.
know
I'm
what
like,
I just
are
thought
you
about?
are you kidding me?
Y'all know what I just thought about?
Uh,
What happened?
Chevette
What?
doing an Airbnb on it.
there it
Yeah,
is.
you can.
That's what they
That's
do.
what's up.
Trail rides, all that.
Doing an
They do all that, man. That's
Airbnb.
that's money. That is forever
There we
revenue.
go. Yup. An Airbnb, y'all.
That's forever. Ain't nobody
An
doing it like that.
Airbnb. But check this out. An Airbnb down where the community party is, the community center part.
Yeah, you ain't coming on the
Yep.
private land. You got
So
to
it
pay.
had right, but that way you gotta and then listen, the part where we stay at is all gated.
For sure. I will make at least one of them pieces. At least what you saying, what you saying, I'll at least make two parts of that. I will make one family oriented and then the other one on the other side of the property, adult oriented.
Right. Like
Then
Couples,
we have
like
some stripper
couples.
clubs and some bars.
Oh no, no. I said adult oriented, like I'm talking about like couples, honeymoons, and we specializing in people that want to have some getaways coming.
I
Some
thought
people
you
I
were
just
talking
want
about
to.
for the fam.
So you talking about live folk
You
get
talking
drunk,
about
cutting up
we gonna have
shooting?
our own town. We can't have strip clubs.
No, we well here. We need some old dusty, crusty ass
That's
niggas
the
running around there
problem
trying
It's a,
now.
to
it's
shake.
a town.
Okay, but why the hell we worrying about some old crusty ass, dusty ass, gonorrhea carrying ass heifers and some old musky
oh,
nut
he
ass
said
motherfucker dog on chlamydia?
gonorrhea.
Come on, man. These niggas around here,
Oh
these niggas,
my
they all here around here with
god.
SARS. They
Oh,
got
you say
He
gonorrhea and
said
towns?
SARS.
Towns have
Geico.
banks. They have bars. They have strip. What do you
He
mean?
Okay, but why
said
would I need a
some
strip club? Why would I need? Why
Korea.
would I need to destroy families that's been together for God knows since the beginning of the time because some funky ass heifer that's dripping gonorrhea out her
Well,
ass
some
and nigga,
people
he,
would say the
you
same
know,
thing
really?
about
He
bars.
said
Yeah,
Korea.
yeah. She
Somebody
got
would say the
the ass
same
drip.
thing
Oh
about
my
bars. Like, why would you put a
god.
bar?
I'm talking about when she blink, she stink. How about that?
So
Oh.
this ain't. So this is not a real town, then, right?
No, it's a
No.
real town.
It's
No, cause we ain't got no
we
strip
calling
clubs
it a
down here.
town, but we saying
Believe that. If
it.
they stripping and they
It's a
thought,
state. It's our
yeah.
state. It's our estates. It ain't no. I would
These
say
people down here don't play that, sis. That's why I understand why they got so. That's why I understand why they got. Well, they're in the top five
So the
most
town is only
agricultural.
for the family to shop and stuff.
it's not a town. It's not a town. I
You
wouldn't
can
say a
buy a
town.
town,
Right. I would say it's an
but you
estate.
got to leverage your own. You
Okay,
got to
see that
leverage your
makes a
own to buy a
difference.
town.
Then. That makes a difference. You said
It's an
town,
estate.
so I'm thinking town. Like you gonna have all
Well,
these
I
different
think he
things.
said it'll be like our own little.
It
Okay,
will actually be like
Yeah.
you.
so it's
When
like
you got
our
in
own
the state,
estate. If we have a store, we the only one purchasing from each other. Is that what you're saying?
No. Right. No.
people, yeah,
No.
because
No. We
people,
can sell our goods and services. That's why I said a community part. That's why I said a commercial part where
we would have to
you
make an agreement with the local municipality though. Well, that's the key because you already know the first thing they always want to do, regardless if you
I
want
say
to
we
be a
have a
town or
strip
not, they
club
want to
right
try
next to
to
the church.
annex.
listen to this
We need a
man.
strip club right next to the church, right next to the damn liquor
I
store,
feel like
right
Prin-
next to the jitney and the bookie stand. That's
I
what we
feel
need.
like Prince is in the background playing. Got to have a dirty mind.
No, what the hell you talking? I'm talking about.
Whenever you're
We
around.
gotta protect ourselves from these doggone people that always want to annex shit because they think oh like they did all of our shit. Freedman, you know, I didn't even know it was a free. I forgot Freedman Town was in Houston.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like the shit. Like I mean, come on, man. Like, dude, we.
We gonna have like are we gonna have like a weave store? We gonna have
No, we're not gonna have where you're gonna have little Ling Ling Sue Lee's
Unless they were some of us.
flammable ass horse
Hey, wait a
ass
minute.
hell.
You know a lot of African American
weave store. I'm
a
talking
lot of
about
African Americans own their own hair.
right. That's what I'm talking
It's
about.
okay. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But the first thing I think about when y'all say own the hair stores is little Ling Ling and Sue Lee. Cause that's all the fuck we're supporting regardless of. We don't have no major distributors. We're still gotta go through this. We gotta cut they funky ass out. We gotta stop dealing with them and how be punk ass. That's the problem. I'll bet you once them socials can get a good connect directly with the same because you gotta think them manufacturers when if they get a chance to actually meet the people that are actually bringing in those big ass orders from little Sue Lee and little Ling Ling
Like Lucas went to
and
the
all them.
source.
Yeah, he said, no, nigga, I want to go to the jungles with the bugs and snake, all that shit. Yeah, take me there. I want to meet them. I don't want to have to deal with your punk ass.
Okay, well, just in case we got some little ling lings as subscribers, we want to make
No
sure we're not
disrespect, but
offending people. Make sure we're not offending people.
everybody be disrespecting us, but then I'm sensitive right now.
I'm
That's
just
some
saying.
bullshit.
I'm just saying. I
I
might
got
have some real
disclaimer,
subscribers.
sis, disclaimer,
I'm just
disclaimer.
It's
speaking.
time for me to go take my geriatric meds.
That's
I
some
need to
nigga
check
shit.
my geriatric meds too, child.
Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Look at my knees. Y'all can't see them because I can't get them up that high like I used to.
I hear that doggone ankle
Gosh.
biter going in.
You hear my little Shih Tzu?
I hear a
He
little
sound like a pit bull, huh?
I hear a little shit something in my background.
He sound like a bull. Shut up, boy.
Sis. Hey, but I do really like the ideals that real on some real shit. Now that I believe that we we like really need to like I'm
I'm
being honest with
serious,
you.
y'all. Let's
Everything
do it.
starts with an ideal because we all have our own level of connections or our level of resources. It don't matter whether it's the information, Cause when I showed the little European, I said, yeah, I got over 31,000 bookmarks. That girl, like, she seen the ghost, like, oh my gosh, I never even met a human being that can even think like that. Well, that's just, hey, you gonna learn today. And I'm talking about all avid, good, legitimate, resourceable information. So I ain't got time to be playing with nobody. When I told you I had a mission a long time years ago, I want my own damn library.
There you go.
I've always wanted my own library. Run me that library, because you know what? The information is the key. Because
Well,
he
I'm gonna
who
need y'all
controls
to
the
run me
information.
my damn sleep. Listen, damn it. I need to get up at 5 in the morning.
Oh, our
Be
bad. There
clocked
it
in
is.
by 5:30 in the morning, and y'all don't care about
Yeah,
my.
we do. Well, I guess we'll see to discuss. I
I
guess
care because
Sunday or whatever. We'll
I
discuss.
already
Oh, y'all
started.
better watch. Sislo, you don't watch P Valley, huh?
Yeah, I do.
I'm
You
still
do?
I
drinking my last
yeah,
beer.
I
Y'all be
watched it.
shaming
I had
yourself.
to
Are you caught
I'm
up?
doing it for my boy Hug, man.
I'm
Much
getting
rest
caught
in
up.
peace,
I'll be
man.
caught up.
You'll be caught up by Sunday night, so you can join
Yeah.
me and
Yeah.
Bros. You can join me and Bros' wife because we be doing the reviews.
Yeah, I should be.
Ow, ow. Okay,
Ain't you
so 8 o'clock,
dispatching?
8 o'clock Sunday night, we reviewing P Valley.
I do.
Down
I
in
don't
the
watch
valley
it, but
where the girls get
I don't watch it, but I'm going to
Down
indulge.
in the
Bro, we need
valley
P
where
Valley
the
in our
girls
town.
get
We need P Valley in
naked.
our town. Down in the valley where the
No, we
girls.
are not having no P Valley. You gonna get some people killed for real. And I ain't trying to be violent. I'm just being honest with you. Don't do that. That is not God. Oh God, that is the devil.
We got to sneak and do it underground.
Y'all need to
Down
be
in
sorry.
the valley where the
Underground.
girls get
Oh,
naked.
see, there y'all go. Yeah,
Trying to make
y'all
a
y'all
dollar
gonna have
so
a
they
whole lot
can
of
go
gang
on
members
the
on the stage.
naked.
Y'all gonna see Bloods, Crips, GD, Vice, Lewis, Stone. Y'all gonna see Mexicans, Latin King. They gonna be
The
looking for them niggas.
Cholos, we gonna see
Oh, and
everybody.
everybody. Y'all be like, that's the ain't nobody but bros people. They just see nigga shit.
All right, y'all.
Okay, no
My
strip
phone about to
club.
die.
Damn, no
My
strip club.
phone dying. I
But
gotta.
Sunday night, 8 o'clock, sis low, get caught up. Sis, I know your wife, bro, she gonna be caught up.
I will be there.
And that's
Okay.
female.
So I'll send you the link, sis low and sis Champagne. I'll send y'all the links Sunday sometime. So we can view it because I think the next episode gonna be real good. Ooh, I just
All
love
right,
you.
y'all. We're gonna have to start meeting
Little
on this.
murder.
Yeah, understood. That's what
On
I
the
had meant
100
to
acre
say.
plan. We're gonna be meeting on that.
Well, you already know, Susie. If I see the green light lit up on any one of y'all or the group thing, then real talk. We got to start exchanging information. That's no lie. Like the hell with that. Most people that
I'm gonna
started
need
with
you, bro, to start doing your channel too, bro.
what?
If you get the listen, bro. If you get the StreamYard like we have that we be doing lives on, you can go live on 3 different platforms at the same time. So you can be going on live on your Facebook, on your YouTube, on your
I
IG.
thought it was just YouTube.
That's only if you're paying for it, right?
Right, that's it.
Okay,
Well, of course, yeah, it's like $25 a month or something like that.
I can fit that in. I can
Yeah,
fit
it's
that in.
$25 a month. And you can go live on 3 different platforms. So I know you like to go live on Facebook sometime, but child, I'm telling you, get on that YouTube so you can start getting them coinage.
StreamYard is interesting.
Get your YouTube up, get your subscribers up. The only way you're gonna get that shit up is if you constantly on your channel. That's for Sislo too. Constantly on your
Yeah, and
channel.
you know what? I got to get away from the Facebook. I need that Facebook energy on
Yeah.
YouTube. That's my only obstacle. That's it.
You can
Because
still do
when
the
it's like
Facebook.
it's like a memory.
But if you
What's
get the StreamYard, you can still do the Facebook.
okay,
And
y'all? Look, I'm trying to
multiple
find
platforms.
this sweet. What's the name of it? Sweet and low.
Hold up, babe. Hold up, babe.
Sweet and low, nigga on the
No,
go.
it ain't no sweet low.
Sweet and low,
What the
nigga on the
hell?
go.
She's smoking some good weed. That dude, hey, I got some good ass weed, but damn, I want some.
No, I
Did you
ain't
hear
have
me
no
say
weed,
sweet and
dog.
low, sis?
But
Hold up, sis.
somebody made me a drink and it's watery.
Sis, it's called. You gonna write it down?
How you got a watery drink?
It's called. It's called Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey.
That's a good MO.
Ain't that what I said?
No, you said Sweet and Low.
My
Mm.
bad.
Yep, she let the devil use her for
That's
that
the
45
documentary.
seconds.
It's a 4-part series about that cult leader, the Jeffs.
You sweet and low, the devil on the go.
Keep sweet, pray and obey.
Sound like she says, "He sweet, I know." I thought you was
He
about to go
said,
through a
No, it
testimony
he
time.
said,
said sweet and low, pray the devil away. What?
I said sweet and low, the devil on the go.
No, it's called Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey.
Mm-mm.
And it's on Netflix.
That's too much to learn and figure
It's
out.
really good, and it's only 4 parts. It's only four shows, and they
What
about
would
an hour
Jesus
long.
do?
They about an hour long each one, so you be done in 4 hours.
But I must say to those that's in TV
They were
land
good.
and watching on
It
internet,
was really good.
don't be trying to jack our ideas because I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm gonna put the whoopee on y'all.
I'm about to do it again.
Oh
I'm gonna put
shit.
the whoopee color. I'm gonna put the color purple whoopee on y'all. Y'all
Oh shit.
already know that. What she say? Whatever you do to me,
Gonna come back.
gonna come back on you.
Yeah,
So,
you will
so
never part.
exactly. So you know what time it is. Don't try to steal the ideas. Don't be no haters, because I know most of y'all listening. Some of y'all some hate. Because
Okay,
I'm about to
say
get on my sister. I'm about to get on my sister Deanna Irvin shit. That's what I'm
keep,
about to get
Oh,
on.
you know I love
it
me some
say keep
Deanna.
sweet,
Pray and obey.
But I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be
keep
nice.
sweet,
All
pray the devil.
pray and obey.
Wait, yep, I
Yeah.
got it.
You got it? Keep sweet,
Yep,
pray and
keep
obey.
sweet, pray the devil away.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got it.
telling you, sis. So you was gonna be like, what? That,
I'm about to
Oh,
watch it
that you know
now.
what? Hold
oh,
on,
this
sis.
is
You might be
hot.
on to something. Say that again.
Do a
Keep
review on your channel, sis
sweet,
Flo, and
pray
I'll
the
join you.
devil away.
And do a show on your review on your channel, and I'll join you.
I
Praise Him.
PP.
All right. Love you
I
guys.
love y'all on
We
purpose.
love you
Ain't nothing to
too.
do about
I know
it.
you better have your ass up at 5:30.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
That
I
motherfucker
have
said
to
they
be
want to
up
give
at
R. Kelly
5:30 to
25
get
years. I'm saying,
my Saturday workflow starts at 5:30 a.m. So thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and keep it hood.
yeah, keep hood.
Good.
Keep hood.
Keep
And free chaos regardless of, and brush your
Man,
teeth.
forget Kels. Forget Kels. Kels gonna be in there till the next millennium.
That's fucked up. They want to get that man 25 years. They ought to be ashamed of themselves.
He gonna be there till the next millennium. Okay.
Tanya.
Y'all ought to be ashamed of
Come on,
yourself.
Tanya. Do this harmony.
Oh what?
Keep your
That's
head to the sky. Come on.
Keep
No,
your
go up higher.
higher.
Yep.
Oh shit. Keep your
oh
head.
my lord. Is we in choir
Wait,
rehearsal?
have you strained
That's
my
too low.
muscles?
Why
That's
is it
too
like we
low.
in choir rehearsal? She teaching choir parts.
That's too low.
See,
Keep
see,
your head.
see,
Keep your
I am
head.
not a soprano.
see,
Okay, keep
see,
your head. That's alto.
see.
Keep,
Are you gonna
See,
do my
keep.
falsetto? I
you
can
need
do
to really
falsetto
quit.
now.
Dude,
And
that's
you
that's an
really about to
alto
make me go
part.
ahead and get my keyboard too.
That's an
You
alto part.
childish.
Keep,
You childish.
keep,
You childish. Y'all
keep,
ain't.
keep your head to the sky.
That's me right
Oh my God. Why
Okay.
are y'all doing that?
Keep
Y'all are so
your
childish.
head. Okay, go
She
ahead.
is really in choir rehearsal.
1, 2.
Keep your head.
You still with soprano, Joker?
I am so done with y'all, dude. Y'all ain't. You
Okay.
know what?
Keep
I think the
your
hood table gotta start coming
head.
on
Is that
one
alto?
and a half times
That's
a week.
alto.
Okay.
Keep
Keep your
your
head.
head to the sky.
Keep your head unto the
See,
sky.
that's how rumors get started. That's just how
Yeah, I'm
rumors
so
get started.
tired of y'all.
I said, keep your head to the side. Keep your head onto the
You
sky.
are saying the wrong
She's
words.
trying to
Saying the
be
I'm
wrong
done
deep.
words.
with y'all.
Okay,
I
you
am
just
so sick of you.
I can't think of my
Immediately,
own
I am sick
words.
of you.
I
I
just
am
can't
sick
think of
of
my own
all
words.
y'all.
girl, no.
Y'all,
Keep your
y'all.
head onto the sky. I ain't say nothing about a back
I
Tanya.
can't believe
I
that
love you.
y'all
What
are
you say? You said
literally
keep your head.
rehearsing like yeah.
You said keep your head what?
Man,
Keep your head
that's
to the sky. You said keep your head unto the sky. I
Okay,
ain't say that.
keep your head to the sky.
See what I'm saying?
there you go. There
You
you
gotta
go.
put that.
Forget
You
it.
sing
I be
your butt
making up.
off, but that is
You know
not
I
what I
like
said.
to ad lib. You know I like to ad lib.
But you don't ad lib when somebody teaching you a part, sis.
That's childish as hell, man. Y'all ought to be shit.
And here she go. Wait a minute. Keep
Uh,
your
and
head
then she
to
went there
the
like she was like,
sky.
sister, I'm gonna put my
Your
name on it.
head on the
I
prize.
know that's
Now
right.
she done
Tell him,
changed.
sis.
Back, Tanya. I love you, girl.
Keep your
Get it,
head
sis.
on the
I
sunrise.
know that's right. Oh, funny. That's how we do. That's what makes us so unique, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Love you
I
guys.
know. Love you
Okay,
too, sis.
so I'll get it right next time. I promise. I promise I get it right next time.
It's always some nigga shit,
Oh,
ain't it?
did she roll her eyes at me? Did she roll?
Exactly. Like, you know, I gotta study for my Sunday school
She
lesson.
rolled her eyes at me.
You need to post why you was up there posting your picture like you making some major deals and
Oh,
signing.
Cisco been posting. I saw them throwbacks on
I'm like,
Cisco.
okay.
What picture you talking about?
I saw
I
some
don't know.
pictures
You
of
was I think it was they
you
said
had
you
like
the
two shorts
evangelist. You had
there.
the evangelist look. You had your
Yeah, she got
word
the
and your
strawberry
Oh,
catalyst.
my
hair.
cousin posted. One of my
Looking
cousins
like
posted.
Shirley Caesar.
One of my
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
cousins posted.
Like she about to
I was
say,
teaching
greens,
Sunday
beans,
school.
to me, the haters, hell, hey.
Hold
You
on, y'all. Hold on to next week.
All
Huh.
right. Love y'all.
Love you too, sis.
All right. Good night.
For sure.